I didn't realize it until I looked at the box over there that I got for her. Wait, that's the same one I got for Paul.
And that little back talk means that we are live. Hello, everybody.
Woo!
I am your host.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome back to the Temple of Technology after a ways off. We are here, in fact. Let me just put this here because I am an idiot with a microphone. And my idiocy is just spreading throughout the internet at this point. And all sorts of other people are having problems with their internet. But I am back. I am inside from making a shed. I have a classy beverage right here with which we could stay classy. In fact, let's just go over here to camera 2 where we stay classy. I am the idiot with the microphone, Scott James Magner, and with me tonight are my co-hosts and co-conspirators for Saturday Night Rails, a special Sunday night edition, Michael and Paula Bachelor.
Hey.
If you do things alphabetically.
Sorry,
Hello, everybody.
Still got no camera right now.
That's all right. We'll get it squared away. In fact, because we are ready to go right here.
With a special edition of Sunday Night Rails.
Sunday Night Rails. In fact, I am going to do a thing. It's a crazy thing, I know. I'm just going to...
The thing.
I'm going to drop... Is that what I want to do there? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop the Empire Builder logo over where Paula's camera would normally be.
Sweet.
So it's, it's going to stay a little classy there. Michael's face is occupying the space where I normally have a call to action to go buy my books. So every so often, I will just tell Michael to buy my books, which he's already done, and we'll be good.
Yeah.
We like buying books.
This is awful. So I put some lime juice in my bourbon and ginger tonight because somebody mentioned that, yeah, we're going to make it like a mule or something. And, boy, it tastes like shit. So I'm going to run through this as fast as I can. And I even bought more lime juice just in case it worked out so I could have some more. I think there's just too much lime juice. And so I'm going to have to get scientifical if I want to make it through this whole night. But here we are. We've got up on the screen, you can see the Middle-earth map. And I was watching the Hobbit marathon today on one of those damn channels, probably TNT or something. And the locations are all whacked, but they're all kind of together. And you can kind of see how the Hobbit and a bunch of dwarves could go from the Shire over to, the mountain and Erebor and all that. And it's okay. And I've been driving trains across all this for the last couple of weeks because we haven't been playing game. But I'm pretty happy with how this map works out, the math of it. There are no standard permanent loads like there are on variant maps like New York City or the Washington map, but one of the things that's really interesting
No
is you've got
circuses, no peasants,
no circuses, none of that shit. But what you do have are standard loads that show up as events all the time. And so Elven Pilgrims, which you can get from Rivendell, Karas Galadon, and Thranduil's Caverns, they all want to go to the Grey Havens or the White Towers. And so every so often there'll just be a card that pops up and says, hey, you take the dudes over here, you get 30 extra gold. And but they also show up as loads for the Grey Havens a lot. And so
lots of elves leading Middle-earth. Okay,
right. So lots of times you will find that you will be given a choice of loads to deliver, because you've got 3 or 4 loads to deliver to the same spot, and you could actually have 3 loads of Elven Pilgrims, all for the Grey Havens, plus the event for the Grey Havens, and you got to decide which one you want to deliver. So it's really easy to get to 250 gold, but there are 5 cities and you need 4 of them. It's very easy to get to 4 cities really fast. Over here on the east side of the map are 2 places that are hard to get to. These are like the far-off China places, right, on the China Rails map, far to the west, but these are far to the east. And they have 2 loads which are in demand pretty much everywhere. They're wains, which I believe is wheels or shipwright stuff. I don't know why it's way out over here. And spices, which are down here at Khand. And it's really easy to get to both of them if you build out from Minas Tirith and then up and down. But you're betting the farm, right, that you're going to get multiple loads for one or the other. So you can get the whole game without having to go to Rune or Khand. You could do it with just Minas Tirith, Moria, the Shire, and Dale Erebor. But when you're falling behind, you got 20 extra gold. You find yourself building a spur out here to Rune to get Waynes.
Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting. Also, there is wine on the map. Ale comes from one place, the Shire. Pipeweed comes from two places, the Shire and the White Towers. But wine comes from two places. One is Minharaith here, which is elven wine. And the other is Dorwinon, which is human wine. When a place says they want wine, they don't care what kind of wine they get. But both of them are hell and gone from everywhere else. It's just a little easier to dig down in here to Minharaith. But you notice that both of them are small cities. So if all three of us want to be delivering wine, at least one of us is going east to do it.
Or you're paying money.
Or you're paying money, right. So as I mentioned last time, when we try a new map, I want to do 4 players, and then we use the suggest tool. And the suggest tool for Middle-earth is brutal. Because if you screw up your build... No, it's Sunday night. If you fuck up your build... you won't be able to deliver your loads. And he'll just tell you, yeah, dump all your cards. Just dump them. I don't care what you've got on board. I don't care where you've built. Just dump all your cards now. And because you will be able to make up that money a lot better than you'll be able to wake up sitting around waiting for somebody to build for you. So, with that in mind, do we want to play with a robot tonight?
Whichever you prefer is fine by me. I've never done this map. I am perfectly prepared to sink to the lowest level out of everyone and be the walking,
Right.
what everybody walks on.
It's going to add challenge, for sure.
Sure. I vote for let's do a bot, but which one's the crappiest of the rail
The
barrels
crappiest
so we
bot?
can select for them?
All right, well, let's go look at that. Start web. Let me click down there. Jay Gould, ruthless speculator, player prefers large payoffs. All right, well that's J.P. Morgan. Oh, you hush. My ALEXA device is talking up there. Computer, stop. Just stop. All right, so this robot here favors grouping demands for a high rate of return. Let's see, Pullman, intermediate skill, it says here. Mm-hmm. And IA newbie, computer acts almost randomly and makes a very weak opponent. I don't want to play that opponent.
No, I don't want the weak one.
Computer, stop.
No, let's go ahead and pick a real rail baron, but not one of the best ones.
Yeah, all right.
How about George Bowman?
George Pullman's good for me.
Hey, I'll sleep in his car. It'll be fine.
All right, I have set up the connection. Paula has connected. Hooray!
Okay, hold on. It's been a while. Do I hit start? No, I don't hit. Yes, I hit start. And then web, right.
And you are in outside.
Make me a player. Okay, there.
All right, so we've got me, and we've got magenta track drawn by the robot George Pullman. All right.
Hey, it's a robot.
I am so excited right now. I am going to begin the match. Paula, all remote players are connected. Oh, they are not connected. Paula, can you connect again?
I was about to say, I'm not seeing lows.
Yeah, well, I haven't started it yet, so it's not going to happen. Paula, can you...
I'm working on it.
Okay. Yeah, that lime juice is not pairing well with the ginger beer. Not at all.
I can kind of see that.
Not so much that I'm going to throw out my bourbon.
All right, I should be good now.
Human remote, you are in. Okay. Match begin. Remote players not connected. Paula and Michael are. Yes, they are.
There we go.
All right, the red bot has gone first. The red bot who has, of course, magenta track.
Which looks purple to me, but
Yeah.
Yeah. So, even in the last game, I was having trouble getting the suggestions. Where do you get the suggestions
So
for what to do?
Go to turn.
Right?
Suggest plan.
Oh, okay.
So for me, it says, I have shitloads. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, okay. That probably is what I would have chosen myself, so.
well, I am not getting anything. I prefer Find Best Trip under show.
Find best trip. Yeah, that tells you the best load on your. That's interesting. Oh yeah, because that'll show you 2 loads, 3 loads. That's a good way to do it. All right, I have built.
Yeah, that's definitely the way to go. Ooh. As awful as it is.
That's good lime juice too. I make daiquiris out of that shit, but it is not pairing well. I may even have to wash my cup after this.
Think.
Oh, bother.
That's interesting. It won't let me keep the suggestion window open.
I never get to do that. I have to look at it and run away. It's very interesting. There are better loads than what it suggested, but it likes its build.
Alright, I still don't have any idea what I'm doing.
I will admit, the suggest is looking at the cards exactly what I would have done. So. It's either very obvious or I'm in sync with the computer. So today was interesting. We went to a theater to watch a movie.
I watched that same movie last week. It was interesting.
I enjoyed it. I was like, I hadn't been in a theater in a long, long time. It's the longest I've ever been since as young as I can remember without going into a theater.
Well, I went to see Fast 9 a couple weeks ago, and that was my
Alright,
easing myself
let's-
back in.
Do I want to go around or through?
So you're up there at the top.
Yeah.
So I am of 2 minds on Framsburg. That river floods, right? And it's a big deal when it floods, and that whole area floods fairly well. But I find that if I want to get into Goblin Town or Rivendell, it's a little crazy, right? Because I'm pounding my way in, and so if you're starting from Dale Erebor, you could just go down to Bjorn's Hall and over. It'll cost you more to get to those forests, but the time you save is pretty huge. And it's just a matter of whether you'll be able to deliver your second load or not. So for a starting load, especially when you're dealing with that little spur of river up there, I've
It's
just taken.
for
Go ahead.
across the same number of rivers, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you cross the rivers regardless.
Right. I found that just blasting through that river it means all the world to me. But for Thranduil's Caverns, to get into Thranduil's Caverns, you're gonna have to cross the river again, unless you want to build a second track out of Dale Erebor.
Right.
So, and Thranduil's Caverns is a pretty serious destination because they've got silk, which is only available in one other spot, elven cloth, and those pilgrims.
Right. Is this Gladden Fields down here?
That is Gladden Fields down there, yeah.
All right.
Not a good beverage. Not good.
Sorry.
No.
All right. Well,
I've got many ounces left, so I may have to just put more bourbon in there and go for it.
all right. I'm gonna quit dithering.
I think you need something sweeter if you're having lime juice in there, but...
Well, the ginger
There
beer
you
is
go.
not bad. All right, the dither has Michael.
Okay, once again, where everybody's going is where I need to go, because my first load is in Rosgabel.
Yeah. You'll note that Middle Earth is not that big. Relatively
Actually, I
speaking.
can only do it to there, because I can only go
Yeah.
18. How did you get farther than me? Because I guess you had one less forest. All right.
Fewer.
So, good. It's a switchback start, so I can go there. That's 22 to go, that's like 7?
Yeah, there's Things to note.
Across the river.
There are elven kingdoms, and the elven kingdoms in the Shire not only have their physical location, they have borders, and it costs extra to cross a border. So when you cross the border into Thranduil's area, that's an extra bit. When you cross into Rivendell, that's an extra bit, and when you cross into Karas Galadon, that's an extra bit. So not only are you crossing a river, but you're crossing a border, a nation border that costs extra as well. The Shire that has a permeable barrier. You don't have to pay extra to get through it, but it closes on a regular basis.
Well, I'm getting a payout before I need to build more, so
Right.
there we go.
There are also impassable mountain ranges on this map, the same way that there are on Mars and the Moon. And they are a solid line between mileposts, usually around Alpines. So if you look on my my virtual screen, down here about Minas Tirith, there is an impassable range here with a couple passes, but not good passes. And then one tunnel that you can get through from Edoras to Erech.
Yep.
It's kooky. All right, Michael, I believe it's... oh, no, he spent twice. We're on
He
Paula.
finished his turn, and it's mine.
All right.
I did my switchback start, and I need to get my first payout before I can get my second payout. That's a lot of money for a tiny, tiny amount of track.
Yeah, but you're building for the future, right?
Doesn't mean much now. It's built for the future.
Oh, God, it's brutal. 2 turns of build. And I've connected 1 load.
Your track is so much more than mine.
And Redbot, what did Redbot do? Redbot did
He's
an
taking the
interesting...
northern route.
Yeah. I've been experimenting with that route. It's interesting. I do not want to do that.
All of us are looking to get into Dale. Wow.
Well, I'm in. And that's the important part. Done.
It is what you... Yeah. Alright, I still have to wait. Alright.
Ah,
Moria.
bracing beverage.
Ilde Domine. Moria.
See, that'd be a lot prettier if I did it the other way. I should have done it the other way. What was I thinking, Michael? Why did I make my track ugly?
You were thinking that your drink needed to be sweeter in order to add lime to it.
That is correct.
All right.
Michael.
Oh, it's a triple.
Yeah, you start with 60.
But it's a switchback.
Yeah.
And it's not telling me to start. It's telling me to build track rather than start my unit.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
It's like Iron Dragon and the way Iron Dragon works.
Fine. No, two people have already built the Delta Boulder. I'm going to have to lose one of your lines to get my third one.
Probably should have made that a priority, huh?
My priority was to get into a city. I guess I'll have to pay somebody some money. Let's see. What's cheapest here? If I want to get from Moria, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, doesn't really matter, does it? Where was I looking to get to with that? There. What is the blue mountains are ones that are...
The Blue Mountains. What mountain are you looking at there?
The green, blue-green mileposts. Are they like subject to disasters?
Can you tell me where you are that you're looking at?
South of Moria.
All right. So that is an avalanche zone. It's an avalanche
Yes, that's
zone.
what I was.
Yeah.
That's what I was making sure. That's what I thought.
All right. I get horses and horses. Minus Tirith, I get lore. And I'm away.
But you don't know where you're going.
I know where I'm going.
You're taking your time, but you don't know where.
Oh, I wish that this message would show up over here where I can see it. Yay!
What just happened? Stop everything I'm doing.
Ah! There. Now, I want... Oh, good God. I just totally shafted myself.
Who knows?
I'm sorry. But they do say that shaft is one bad.
Oh,
Shut your
up.
mouth.
But I'm talking about shaft.
Shut up. I think I'm probably going to have to totally toss my cards.
Oh, noes. You can't even deliver one?
Ow.
No.
Wow. Sorry.
This is what happens when you totally screw up. Now I gotta look. And let's see. What is it? I didn't pick up any loads.
You haven't moved yet.
Yeah, I know. It's just being stupid. Alright. Or rather, I'm not doing a great job of... Alright. Well, that's awesome, but, it totally doesn't recognize that I've already built track.
Okay.
So
Are you using the find trip?
I was.
Yeah.
Now
Do
I'm gonna
suggest plan.
Suggest plan.
Suggest
No
plan.
good
Those.
plan. Discard contracts.
That's the
All
thing right there. Yeah.
There we go. You're not gonna lose, honey.
All right, I am starting in Dale. I'm grabbing gems and gold. And then I'm heading to Rosgabel, where I deliver gems. And I'm going to grab wood to be on the safe side. I'm going to go a couple more, and after that I'm going to build towards Tharbad. Okay, now undo that. There. And I built my ugly trek to Tharbad. Don't worry, dear, you're gonna get $4 from me.
Oh yeah, because that's gonna make a huge difference.
I'm going to be back in a moment.
All right. Well, this will be short because I'm tossing my cards again.
Let's blow up the world! Hooray!
Yes. All right. Flood.
Hooray! Take that, Michael.
Okay, I'm gonna keep tossing my cards.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, and yeah. Well, and I'm never gonna do anything ever again because
You
the
can't.
rivers are flooding.
Rivers are
and
flooded. Yeah.
My track's all chewed up.
Well, when Michael gets back, we can discuss a mulligan.
I would love a mulligan.
Okay.
Because when it suggests that you build on a Rivendell and you build on a Dal Erebor, yeah, that's not ever going to work. I should tell Michael we're doing a mulligan.
Well, we can't do anything until he acknowledges the.
We want the rivers down the middle, but we want to do a mulligan. Put your headset on. I taught so that. Did you accidentally hit your mute?
Hey, there.
All right, so Paula is completely screwed and can't even get money from either of us. And so I suggest that we do a mulligan. Are you cool with that?
I'm okay with the mulligan.
Okay, I'm going to halt the game. And I am going to restart new game. And this shouldn't make us reconnect at all.
Well, unfortunately, I was stupid.
Oh,
and I disconnected.
Okay, so reconnect.
Do I need to reconnect or not?
No, you
I
shouldn't
do.
need to reconnect. Paula does. So the robot already delivered a load, already switched loads rather, and has built some of the priciest loads in the game. So the robot's not screwing around, and I like that.
I got a load delivered. I wasn't ready to get any of the more expensive loads, but I have all three of my cards.
Yay!
So you're reconnected?
Yes.
All right, that's fantastic news. All right, so I'm going to try this, restart new game, and see what happens.
All right.
Okay.
Einstein dry.
I'm gonna Make me game master.
It says my web game connection to the GM has been lost.
Okay. That's fine.
I'm not getting anything. I just get to see game interrupted, and that was it. Do I need to halt the game? Game's already been halted, right?
Yeah, you got kicked. Just like all of it. Just like me.
Okay. Because it's insisting that Paul is the GM right now, and I don't know if that's true or not true.
Well, I guess I will, in that case, just hit start.
Okay, I'm just gonna reboot because it's not real happy with me right now.
All right, so let's
So
all.
I hit start a new game.
No, don't do that. Just close out
Up.
and redo.
It's definitely due overtime.
Okay. I'm ready to reconnect. Okay, I am reconnecting or attempting to reconnect.
All right, so game start. Web, make me game master. Okay. I am listening for other players to connect.
I have connected to the GM.
This is exciting television, and I hope our stream fans are really going for it. Hey, we have a viewer. No, we don't.
Cool. Is it Wes?
No, there's no viewers. It's a lie. It's a damn lie.
Thank you. I like lies. I like.
Okay,
Little
Paula has
fishes.
connected. Michael is connected. I am not in the game somehow. That's really interesting.
Oh, that's awesome. Huh.
Paula, you lost connection.
Yep.
Paula, you're
Did I
reconnected. I think.
Yay. Yay. Oh, I get to go first.
No, Railbot already went.
Oh, yeah, it did. Interesting start.
Okay.
Let's see, what does the Railbot have? The Railbot has Wayne's to Dale Airbor. And then he's going to get furs from the Northern Waste to drop off at Escaroth, too. That's a good start. Although there's a better way to draw that track, so he's minimizing expenditures. I like building last. That's always fun.
Let me see if he's giving the same plan I'm thinking of.
All right.
No, his plan is different than mine.
Oh, it's Paula's turn.
Yep. All right. I'm going to start in Gladden Fields. Where the hell is Gladden Fields?
Gladden Fields are northwest of Moria.
Okay.
So you can do a straight shot over there.
All right. I'm going to try their plan. I would never have thought it. But,
Why is it not showing me anything on the map? I can't. Northwest.
Northeast.
Northeast. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I need to build probably out of Moria.
Yep. Especially if you're going to Goblin Town.
Yep.
Should stop looking at y'all's cards and look at mine.
Okay, I'm going to... Their plan, I don't see how there'd be enough money to do their plan.
What is their plan?
Their plan is to Dale gold down into Mordor, which I can kind of see that. Then they suggest getting elephants up to Rivendell, and that's where I'm not so sure I'm going to have enough money to both get down to the elephants and over. Because my thought would have been doing the double cattle and getting rid of them quick.
Well, you can definitely get to Gorgoroth on 37 gold.
Right. Where's Roscoe?
Roscovel is a little to the east of your red track now. It and Bjorn's Hall
Is
are
it
right next.
in Mirkwood?
It is. It's
there
in
it
Mirkwood,
is.
yeah.
Okay, that makes a difference.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's what I thought.
That's nicer.
All right. Oh, that's not what I want to do. What? I just opened up hot dogs recently, Sean. There is a thing of hot dogs.
That is bad news.
Yes. All right. Just build straight down, straight track. And then doing straight time.
Problem solved. Sorry, but solving food issues is an important. Oh. It's not my turn yet anyway.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. I'm not complaining.
Yeah. We were very impressed with our trailer as we went camping last weekend. Boom.
It was nice. Did exactly what we wanted to do.
Yeah, did everything advertised on the tin. Okay. You said 37. I'm over 40, and I'm not there yet.
Well, you built poorly.
I don't think I could build any cheaper than I built.
All right. I mean, you're getting 37 out of it.
I'm getting 37 out
Yeah,
of it.
it's an easy build because you're 4 gold away.
Right.
So it's.
But, yeah, I thought you said it would only cost me 37 to build.
No, I said you could do that for 37.
Yes.
It's what do you call it? Efficient. Now taking cheese back the other way, I don't know, but
It isn't the cheese, it's the
Rivendell. Yeah, well, so
If I
from
can build
Gorgoroth, you can definitely build to Harad and out the other way. Yeah, you can do
Yeah.
that. For
That's
sure.
what I was debating, whether I'd be able to do that or not.
So down there in Harad, you notice a giant desert.
Yep.
Those are sandstorm hexes, and when the sandstorm comes, they're all gone, just like Australia.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So building into Harad, useful, and you will remain built into it when the sandstorm goes away. But you won't have track.
You have to reconnect if you want to go to Raleigh.
Right.
Yeah.
So I bought new light bulbs for this room pretty much a month ago, and they arrived the day of my party, and I didn't feel that the day of my party when I'm grilling and doing a bunch of stuff was the right time to be dealing with Wi-Fi light bulbs and whatnot. But every day since then, I found something to do that just kept me from putting the stool up here and changing my light bulbs. So I remain poorly illuminated in this room.
Yeah. There we go.
I guess purple is going far out, huh?
That's what I expected him to do. It's not building wisely, though. There's a better way to get to the northern wastes that makes it easier to build into Iron Hills.
Build straight over and build up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Close. So close.
So close. Okay.
Close as a lingerie store with no front window.
Done. So let it be written. So let it be done.
We're taking the rails to Isengard.
Guard. Guard.
We're guards.
Okay.
So there's a difference when we play Iron Dragon. You do, if you have 60, you do a switchback start, but you don't get your third build until after you start your train on track.
It's a lot of lime.
A lot of lime.
So, I have mango rum, in orange, grapefruit, sparkling water.
I'm starting in Dale. I'm grabbing gold and gems, and I am heading south. I'm done.
I'm starting here in Numinatus with King's Foil and coal. Gotta pop over to Bree, get some cheese.
Nummy cheese.
Because I don't need King's Foil when Minas Tirith is in play. And done.
Gromit, the cheese.
Alright, I am delivering rings to Goblin Town.
Nice.
Yay! Is that the first delivery of the game?
It is.
I believe so.
Oh! First blood.
First
First
blood.
blood.
And look at that. Wine to Forland. Oh, that's not the same as Fornost or
It is. It is not.
Jeez.
But
Bummer.
it is not.
Oh well. Not that I have wine on board anyway, so... Okay. I will worry about that later.
45 minutes in, we delivered a load. Hooray!
Sorry.
No. We chose the danger.
Yes, we did. Alright, so I'm going to Rivendell and I'm picking up lore. Yes, I want to dump that. Yes.
Is that a Star Trek reference?
Yes.
No.
It is.
No, it is not.
I'll be that way.
I will.
Fine. Alright.
I am not less perfect than Lore.
Frost. And then I need to, I need to get oil from Fort. Yeah, this is a beautiful thing. I'm telling you, I got lucky. This is to make up for my major screw up last time. Oh, I can't do that. I don't have enough. Oh well.
I'm gonna set myself on autopilot.
Yeah, I should do that too. Heading to Edoras on autopilot. It was a disappointing beverage. After a day of shopping and putting together a
Michael, I'm
shed.
going to ask you not to play.
Oh.
This tastes so much better.
No.
So much better.
I'm away from far away from anything.
Good. It's Goblin Town.
And Grey Havens and Hard and Holmes Deep. Ow.
Oh, hey. I didn't know you could get rangers at Fornos.
You can indeed.
Yep.
Wow. I'm going to carry them along as hostages. Because that's the way I roll.
I prefer to get Islanders, but Rangers are okay.
Alright, so then I got that. Orange shell.
This is a Tri-City Americans joint, sir.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and hit OK because I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do now. Well, that was kind of a waste of time. Alright, I'm gonna deliver my wood to Forest Shell. And I'm picking up oil, which I have a nice cart to take it to Moria.
Moria.
Alright, but now I am going to find my best trip. Okay. Oh, that's just for the single load. Alright.
So, Paula, I know you commented on my post of the Canada Rails stream the other day. Did you get a chance to watch any of it?
Yeah.
Because it was a really interesting game.
No, I didn't get to. I saw it to start, but I didn't have time to watch. Oh, hey, look at that. Where's Edoras?
Edoras is down here next to Helm's Deep. So go to the bottom of the Misty Mountains and then right above the White Mountains.
It's right near the green track. Green track goes through it.
Okay. Well, it's. I already have rangers on board and the oil, so I'm good. All I gotta do is build down at Edoras.
The best route to Edoras is to go straight south from Moria, around the river, through Wailing Hall, and then around those little mountains. Or just blast straight through, and, Entwash River be damned.
Straight through Fangborn?
Yeah. But you really just want to take one of those rivers because they flood at the same time.
Yeah, I think if I build straight down from Moria.
Yeah, you want to go around the Limelight, but I would go around the Limelight, but through the Entwash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And go into Wailing Hall.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, that's an elven border too. That's the other elven border on the map.
Yeah.
So it'll suck your money.
Yeah. Where's it?
Keep going down.
Yeah, I'm just aiming. Okay.
I guess.
Oh, no. No, that is right. There we go. Do I have 20? Yes, I have 20.
Hey, I finally get my load of gold. Delivering my load of gold. There's nothing to pick up in this town. A useless, lazy town.
Thank you, useless dragon.
I'm gonna grab the cheese too. Now my problem becomes, what is the best way to get to Rivendell? I guess it is kind of south, because north is awful. Or is it better to go north?
I would go north.
And just go north?
Well, actually, it depends on how much money you have, right? If the best way is to blast straight through the Mirkwood and then build up through the Misty Mountains at Alpine. But if you don't have the money, you don't have the money.
That's 39 to go that far out.
I mean, the best way is to go on the west side of Moria. But you're also not built into there.
No.
So you could build through the tiny neck of Mirkwood and then up.
That's what I'm debating about, whether it's better to do that. But distance-wise, probably better to just go ahead and go. But I'm
continuity-wise, I mean, if you're in Dale Airborne now?
Yes.
And you're trying to deliver
To Rivendell.
You're trying to deliver. I'm just trying to see what you're trying to deliver.
I'm going to grab
the elephants.
Elephants.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm grabbing cheese and elephants. I'm going up to Dale, delivering cheese, and then
Now,
doing the elephants.
Were it me,
To Rivendell.
I would build through Mirkwood from your existing track to Rosgobel, and then from Rosgobel to Rivendell.
So I don't have to build through the
That way you skip a river,
right.
right? And so I would build straight to Rosgobel, to that plain, and then cross the river there, going south one and then up. Basically, you're gonna go through an alpine, but you're gonna go through an alpine either way. But that's how I would build it. You could also build across the tiny
If
neck.
I build south, if I go south, I don't go through an alpine from. No, I do. You're right.
It's all an alpine. You have to go from the other side to avoid alpines. So that's how I would build it. And because my favorite track in the game, if you can look at my virtual screen, is this milepost right here. The milepost I've highlighted. I built to that milepost, and I can go into Bjorn's Hall and into Rosgobel. And so when you control that milepost, you've got both of these cities essentially locked up.
Right.
You can always connect to them. And so,
Unless two people build in before you.
right. And so I would build from this milepost here, Michael, that I'm highlighting.
So okay, you're where I was going south of the river.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing where you're highlighting.
All right. Well, you built the wrong way into Esgaroth, too, so I'll just let you know that one.
I had built that Esgaroth.
Yeah, you did. You want to back up. Somebody has built into Esgaroth, so that was probably Railbot.
Purple is built into Esgaroth.
All right, yeah. Well, fuck that guy.
We don't care if they screw up.
We don't care if they screw up. All right.
I did not build it as
Well,
I left myself the ability to, but I did not build it.
for them, it was the right way to build an Esgaroth. So for you, Michael, build an Esgaroth as fast as possible. Because they've got salt. And salt comes from 3 places on the map, and that one's really important. Also, it's a destination for lots of stuff. All right, so if you look at my virtual screen in Discord, from this milepost...
Okay, so you're going like 2 or 3 further south, right, than I was.
From the river, yeah. So, built from that milepost... Oh, that works too. But, yeah, just straight up here to Rosgobel. Without the jag, back up.
You're right, I got a jag. But that's as far as I can build this time.
Yeah. But just blast through the Mirkwood, get to Rosgobel, command this milepost, get across the river, and get into Rivendell.
I'll give it a shot.
Oh, look at that. Woo! Look who just derailed. The Railbot derailed.
Yes!
Hooray! Screw you, robot! All right, what happened here? Hey, Great Havens want Elven Pilgrims. Of course, they always want Elven Pilgrims. Eric wants gems. Not a lot has changed for me. All right, so take horses, because horses are the best load. I run to the end of my chain of bark. And look at that. I just build out from Minas Tirith. And my next load is there. So, interestingly enough, I have a load for ivory to Harad.
I just missed getting derailed.
Yeah.
God.
So,
I'm in the rod. There's blue track.
yeah. In fact, that's an excellent point, Michael. I can let you bear the opportunity cost of all this shit going away. And then when your track is gone, I'll just build my track.
Nice.
You make an excellent point, sir. Thank you.
I have done that.
Yeah.
Alright, I need to finish my build. Ah, crap. There was border there. But that's okay. Because I'm still at 8, which allows me to upgrade.
It is a good feeling.
I would love to go faster, but I would feel better by having 3 loads.
Funny story. This is one of the only maps where the river that runs through the major city will actually block you from travel. So when there's a river that goes through Kansas City on the Empire Builder map, but it's okay because once you're in, you're in. But when Minas Tirith floods, you're not going through.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah. I'm delivering coal in Minas Tirith for 40. Oh, look at that derailment.
Oh,
Hey, look. Minas Tirith derailed.
Minas Tirith derailed. Ooh.
Fuck
Are
you.
near Minas Tirith?
I'm in Minas Tirith.
That's what I thought.
Which is why I went to the furthest place I could go in Minas Tirith before I delivered. Yeah, I've lost the load. Okay, so I only had the one. Hooray! Yeah, I can't pick up anything.
Load.
I lose a turn. So, this will be fun. But what it really means is I lose 2 turns because I'm not going to pay Michael twice.
You could. You really could. I would not mind being paid twice.
Yeah, you're not getting paid once if I can help it.
Alright, I'm done.
Okay, Gromit, I'm dropping gems and grabbing
You cheap bastard! Upgrade your train! Upgrade your train!
I only have 19. I cannot upgrade my train.
Yes, you can, because these are half builds.
These are half builds, but there's an excellent point that Paula makes because you could build into Rosgabel, upgrade your train, and take red track. But you need to get to Rosgabel first before you make that decision.
I want to build,
Yeah,
but there.
because I don't think you're getting there on 19. I think you're 1 short going to the Alpine.
I'm going to deliver cheese first.
Oh yes, cheese. Cheese makes all the difference.
Gromit.
I'm going to be delivering my cheese, and if I want to deliver my cheese, I will go ahead then. No, I'm actually going to go ahead and do 1 or 2 less of my build.
Save the money, but build the city though.
I'm okay. Did I tell? How come it is not letting me undo my build? There we go. I'm going to do 1 less.
No, build.
No. What happens if there's a flood?
Well, no, I mean build into Rosgabel. I wouldn't back any further than that.
If I build in Rosgabel and upgrade, I do not have enough cash to take care of a flood.
Well, they were good then.
So I am looking at going like a couple before Rosgabel if I can.
Or just there's a purple robot out there who's not as understanding as I am.
Yeah.
That purple robot might decide he needs to deliver something to Roscabel.
That purple robot needing to go exactly in those spaces versus
Yes.
what happening is...
Roscabel is a two-person town.
What happens if there's a flood? I need to go past that. I can't take the chance.
You gotta choose your poison. You're absolutely right.
I'm getting a faster train. And that will be it.
Alrighty, I am going to deliver my cheapy whey bread to Goblin Town.
However, Paul, if you build out to that milestone, I'll be very upset.
Oh, looky there!
Who would ever do that?
Roscabel already built to Roscabel.
That's crazy talk. Who would ever build a Roscabel? What a crazy plan to build into one of the big destinations for loads in the game.
Oh, to Empress.
Oh, that's crazy. That's great news.
Yeah, it is. I like this. All right. Well, I know what I'm doing.
I'm waiting for Michael to click through. He grabbed the guitar again. He's out of control.
But it is what it is. I'm done.
Okay.
I could have gone and got bourbon by now. This is crazy.
I'm all out of rum.
I'm all
I'm
out
going
of...
to set myself up to cheese, to deliver cheese. It's going to be a long time before I do anything else. So.
I'm losing all my faith, and I'm already torn. All right, so I am building this turn into Fornost because Paula's already there, and I might, want to do something about that.
Oh, that's an ugly build.
We had fun over this last weekend.
There we go. That's much prettier.
Yeah.
For the first time in a year and a half, we went to the open mic night at D's Wicked Cider.
I saw that.
Ah, it was good.
Well, sort of.
What do you mean, sort of? We did it.
Oh, no, the being there was great. I wouldn't say that I performed all that well.
But we've been working on doing together the Katie Tunstall song, Suddenly I See.
That I did good.
That's a good song. I like that song.
Added two phrases early, but
we had to practice together, so.
Yeah, that's the problem. We're practicing separately.
I need a faster train. Done.
And I need a bigger boat.
We are going to need a bigger boat.
Alright, so where am I going?
And what are you doing?
I got my Rangers, so I'm going to Moria. Yeah, I'm going to deliver that oil.
Oh, tra-la-la-la-lee, way down in the valley.
What did I get? Oh, too bad I don't have any shit on board.
Sheep are hard to come by.
Gold, minus Ithil?
Yep. Gold minus...
Oh, Mithril. I get gold.
Gold comes from Del Erebor and nowhere else, because it's from the Dragon's Horde.
I don't have that. I'm going to add Mithril as insurance for now.
Oh, you got double load for Minas Ithil. You've already got the Rangers, though, so...
No, I already got the Rangers, so...
That reminds me, I need to build into Minas Ithil.
Yeah.
I was... If I had cash, I would build in there right now.
I'll be doing it on my turn, so...
I feel like I'm... Maybe I've done poorly by going with their suggestion rather than my own thought.
Well, here's how I look at it, Michael. You need 4 cities to win the game. You're almost built into Minas Tirith. There's no reason to build into Minas Tirith and not into Minas Ithil if you can.
Right. But if you build into Minas Ithil...
And I will.
It makes it easier for me to build up from the south.
Right.
Minas Tirith.
I mean, to be honest, except for that little river jag, building north from Pelagreer is the best way to get into Minas Tirith, but
Exactly.
uh,
If you build into Minas Ithil, my
you're still got a good load.
Minas Tirith is
Because you can get from Barad-dûr, you can get from Gorgoroth. It's if I build into Gorgoroth or Barad-dûr that you're screwed.
I was just thinking there's a way to go to Minas Tirith.
Oh, that's okay. Well,
Now, one of the things I like about our
Alright.
very long friendship is that neither of you have mentioned me shaving at all, which is awesome.
no.
Because everybody else is going, "Oh my God, you
weird,
shaved!" It's like, no, they've seen me without the beard. Yeah.
I have a preference. I prefer your beard, but it's your face.
It is my face. Oh yeah, I'm building into Minas Ithil. Oh, yeah.
And she has expressed her preference for no facial hair.
Yeah.
So.
Well, the mustache is definitely coming back. I'll tell you that much. But it's the beard may be gone for a while. It depends on how long I'm unemployed.
Yeah.
Do you think you're more employable clean shaven?
I absolutely know I'm more employable clean shaven because
Okay.
I work in tech.
Age discrimination is a real thing.
Yeah, I work in tech. No beard means hired.
Patrick Rothfuss and other people who do writing techie stuff. Beards are.
Patrick Rothfuss, worldwide best-selling author. Me,
Isn't
this
that
guy.
Your dream?
If I had Pat Rothfuss's career, I'd be exceptionally happy. What I don't have is Pat Rothfuss's career because he's a much better writer than I am.
I'm just saying, that's the dream.
Yeah.
And
Pat gets jobs
the
because he
beard's
doesn't
not
need.
with it.
No, here's how this works. Pat gets jobs because he doesn't need a job.
That is a truism.
I need a job pretty bad, and I don't have one. He's also a much better writer than I am. We got a hammer on this point. If you want books that are almost as good as Pat Rothfuss's books, buy my books. But if you want Pat Rothfuss books, there's 3 of them. They're great. Go buy them. And he's a superior human being who's literally saving the planet. And that I cannot stress that enough. That's where your money should go. So if you're watching this on Twitch, you're watching the wrong Twitch channel because Pat Rothfuss has a Twitch channel. And you should watch him on Twitch. And you should subscribe to him and the World Builders Initiative because that man is literally saving the world and he's a superior human being. I'm just this guy who puts the wrong things in his beverages.
That's the worst you can say about him, huh?
That is the worst I can say about Pat Rothfuss is he looks too damn good.
Oh, yeah, I totally need to do a double upgrade here.
The cleansing
Alright.
locomotive. All right.
And I'm gone.
Oh, I have Oliphants. I have ivory. I'm going to Fornos with my ivory. I need to get myself together.
Yeah. There was a phrase that was mentioned that has me playing on my guitar.
Sorry. It's a beautiful song.
That phrase was, "Where are you going?"
Oh, what are you doing?
No, it's thinking Godspell.
Oh, yeah. That's a little different, yeah. Yeah, By My Side is a lot different than Way Down in the Valley, Aha.
Yeah.
Because I'll take Stephen Schwartz over Glenn Yarbrough every day. But Glenn Yarbrough's Glenn Yarbrough. What are you going to do? Yeah, boy, By My Side makes me cry just thinking about it. Just thinking about my memories of listening to it makes me cry. Don't play. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. Stop it. Fuck you, I'm crying. Knock that shit off. I'm gonna put a pebble in my shoe and watch me walk.
Look. Love that line.
I will call the pebble dare, and we will talk about walking.
We will talk about walking. And when
we both have had enough, I will take him from my shoe and say, meet your new road. Fuck you, Michael. Fuck you. I love that song so much. Crying.
I delivered cheese.
I love singing that song.
I love singing it too. It's a fantastic song. Ah, Lynn Thigpen, no longer with us, but such a voice. Such a voice.
I'm gonna grab something. I don't know what I'm gonna grab. Head down. Hey, I can now build in Rosgabel.
Love that song.
It is fabulous.
Maybe we need to do that for open mic night.
I will show up and cry.
They normally live stream,
Mm.
but they're out of practice, so they accidentally record it instead of broadcast.
And you take me with
Okay,
you.
I'm going to go ahead and no, I can't do that. Backspace, backspace. It won't matter. Okay, I'll think about it. I'll think about it for a bit.
Nothing really matters. Anyone can.
Unfortunately, when we sing at the same time, it all gets reversed.
No, not if we're singing together without listening to the headset. Alright, where am I going? I got my sheep. I gotta go to Rivendell. Alright.
So here's a
And I'm gonna go ahead and do my last upgrade.
so to get me off the incredible depression Godspell jag.
Yeah.
Lindsay made a. We were talking about Sequest came up. Sequest DSV came up in conversation, and I said, "Oh, that show was amazingly awful," and talked about the crazy stuff that went on in that thing. And she'd only seen the first season, so she never saw them get kidnapped by aliens and then come back into the future. And it's like, oh yeah, all that shit happened. It's just madness. And so I've ordered the first 2 seasons of Sequest on DVD,
Of course you did.
and they're coming because I got them for not a lot of money. But the 3rd season, which is objectively the worst season of all seasons, costs like $30, and I'm not putting out for that.
I have run across this several times where there's one season that is expensive and you cannot get it.
Well, it's
for
because it had a
money.
limited print run,
Costs
right?
more.
It's because it had low demand, limited print run, and now it's collectible, and it's just awful. It's
I
usually
have
the
like
final
4 or 5
season of a
seasons
show.
Run, but the last 2 or 3 seasons you
Yeah.
can't get because they're like.
So I've hit this for 3 niche science fiction shows in a row. One is called Bitten, which is a show about werewolves. Very short run show, and the 3rd season very hard to get. And then a show that is not that old called Unforgettable. It was on CBS about a cop who has perfect memory. And first 3 seasons reasonably priced. Last season insanely priced and unavailable anywhere in the United States. So I had to order an Australian copy. And so not only did it cost
Hey,
more,
we got elephants.
I delivered elephants. Okay. Ooh.
and now you got another load for elephants. If only you had
know.
2.
Oh, you're gonna be the elephant deliverer.
I couldn't have to because I had cheese at the same time.
Whose fault is that? You didn't look into the future, sir. You should have got a Palantir, looked into the future, seen you needed elephants, dumped the Palantir, got the Oliphant, and away you go.
So the question becomes, do I go back and get elephants, or do I go grab gold and move west?
What do you got there? Let's see. I would take cattle to Harad.
I will take the marlin seeds back to Baron's Hall, because that is damn easy to do.
Yeah, sure. And then, so look at what else you got there, right? So you got cattle to Harad, which is on your way to Harad, and then Oliphants back up. Or if you're taking Malorn seeds, Linher is not that far away from where you are. Right, you're already into Pelargir. You can just 5 gold gets you into Linher for a 35 payout.
But I get a 15 payout next turn.
No, take the Malorn seeds to Bjorn's Hall. Take 2 loads. Get rid of those arms. They're not doing you any good. Get rid of those pilgrims. They're not doing you any good.
Yeah, I guess there's nothing else on that that'll work.
Yeah, but you got to build down to Karas Galadon anyway, right? But
as awful as that is, that will probably be correct.
Yeah.
I hate payouts that take this long. My general belief is that
right, but Michael,
payouts are not the way to go.
Michael, you don't have Malorn seeds now. You still have to build to get them. So while you're there,
the Malorn seeds in Rivendell?
No, that's Waybread, sir. And you don't have that on your train either.
I thought that those were Malorn seeds.
No, Malorn seeds from Karas Galadon, and you got to build in there. In fact, you're going to get there before any of us, so you might as well do it. Lock up the good routes. Because hypothetically speaking, one of us may be building to Karas Galadon right now, and may be upset by your build.
How much cash have I got then? I guess I'll take the Rangers. And...
Those aren't Rangers, those are Pilgrims.
They're Pilgrims? I'll grab them anyways.
Yeah. They're filler is what they are.
Fine.
Well, you didn't build? Michael, you need to back that shit up.
It can't!
Oh. Dude, you just got screwed.
What happened?
It didn't let me build.
He clicked OK too many times.
I clicked OK and then did OK twice.
I hate it when I do that.
That's really interesting. Okay. Alright, so... Well, that works out for me, I guess. Alright, in Karas Galadorn, I'll pick up Pilgrims. I'll pick up... For Harland. Yeah. Do I want to do that? No, I don't want to do that. I want to treat that as a one and done build. Oh, I did, didn't I? Alright, well then I guess I'm done with that. I'm gonna get a beverage without lime juice. Apologies, I have to switch to laundry. I'll be right back.
That was it. So it was, where I'm going, will you take me with you? For my hand is cold and knees warm. Where are you going? Far beyond the horizon line, the horizon line, and the land sinks into mellow blueness. So
You missed the chord change there.
Doing this by ear after like 10 years. It goes to C at 9 at one point.
Michael, it is your turn. You know that, right?
No, I didn't. Okay, I will do my turn. I guess it is best if I just... Alright, this is not the best way to go. But I will move there, right? Okay. No.
For the record, when you don't put lime juice in here, it tastes just fine.
There you go.
So fuck lime juice. I'm convinced that my friend who suggested this hates himself.
You know what I'm gonna do? I don't know how often I need to get into Karascaladon, right? So it's the difference is 14 versus 24.
So just build a Moria and let us figure it out.
Well, that's basically what I'm thinking of doing, yeah. Building a Moria and giving you...
Or giving somebody.
You're the only one built in there, right?
I guarantee Paul is going there.
Easily.
Yeah. I guarantee Paul is going to Karascaladon. Because she's already built in the Rivendell, so she's got the good stuff.
I built in the Rivendell, but we'll see how this goes. But this gets me where I need, and if I pay people a few bucks here and there, that's how it is. I'm making poor decisions. I blame it on the alcohol, although I would make the same decisions whether I've had a beer or two or not.
Blame it on the Bossa Nova.
Better excuse.
Blame it on the girl from Impanina. And we could do, by my side maybe, at the music night, but I would need more voices. We need to find some of those people that we know that would sing with you.
Oh, you wonderful people.
I don't need that.
Michael, you better find something else to do with those pilgrims.
I'm gonna get rid of them.
Good. Why don't you do that this turn?
Next turn.
Sure, yeah. Or maybe this turn.
I don't know if I'm going to get to a location.
There, Scott, I just helped you out.
Hooray!
love it. It's like Boynton.
I have no idea what I want to do with this.
Oof. Wow. This game status graph right now is not pretty for the purple bot. The purple bot hasn't made any money in 9 turns. And I don't know why.
I spent many turns without making money.
So I'm just going to point out that I got my 4th city.
Yeah, well, that's good news. Too bad you don't have $50.
Okay. So I can either wait. What does it cost me to build here?
I don't know.
Right. No, I don't want to go further. 10. Is it worth 10 to build in there? Alright, I'm building into it. And if it's 10, I'm upgrading.
What the hell?
Is it not letting me upgrade my engine?
It's my turn. You clicked too many times.
Okay, let me build in there, but not upgrade. Alright.
Pardon me.
I'm not the governor. I can't do that.
I need to build down to Harad, it says. The best route to Harad's already taken. Sad.
This is a beeline there. I gotta look up those chords. It's been too long.
Why is it telling me to go to Halifax to pick up horses when I'm already built into Edoras?
Where are you located right now?
Well, I'm heading south from Moria on my track.
Where are the horses going? Horses going to Forest Shell. Well, that's interesting.
I know.
There might be something else you're picking up further down. Yeah, I mean, if you're already into Edoras,
It doesn't make any sense.
yeah.
I mean, I am going down to Harad, which I can get Oliphants from Harad. Who knew?
Yes. I knew. I've already delivered elephants.
Yeah, I thought you had to go to Canada to get them. Oh man, that's a bummer.
I don't know why. Yeah, you got nothing for Halifren. Nothing else. And your only Oliphant loads are for people towns.
And it's totally bogus.
Yeah.
And it's telling me to do something that I can't afford to do.
I would ignore it.
Stupid thing. Well, now I gotta go back.
Well, I
because
mean-
I trusted the computer.
You can take ivory debris.
Yes, but I don't have enough money to build down to Harad.
Yeah.
You were looking at building a garage. I'm about to say, wait.
Well, you
No,
will
let's
once
do
you
it.
get horses from Edoras.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Toss. Grab seeds. I am not doing well, but I'm going to do
You're not sick, but you're not well.
my best. And I think I need to build into Bairn's Hall from the location that you suggest.
Know how easy that was.
And
It's crazy easy.
I also then, if I'm gonna do this may be bad doing it this soon, but I'm basically in here. Boom. Now I'll look at upgrading again soon, or building to another city.
In Moria, I'm chucking Oliphants for Mithril, which is crazy, but since I don't have any money, it makes perfect sense.
You need mithril elephants.
I do need Mithril Elephants, because I can deliver those for 30.
All right. Well, this is stupid, but
I'm having a frustrating time, but it's so geeky. I love the math.
Nerd!
all right.
You asked me to play a train game.
I'm on autopilot.
That's an interesting build, Paula. I might have come from your northern route rather than up from the Shire.
Delivering those CDs. Lord. Rangers, which actually have Rangers. Grab them there. I'm gonna move on. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. Move you here.
Oh, real boss delivering.
Into from Barad-dûr, or close to Barad-dûr, to Minas Tirith.
I'm warning you two. Railbot is delivering 2 high money loads of spice to Mount Gundabad and Carnduth.
Yep.
They're 60 each.
Yeah, he's gonna surpass us.
But he's more or less screwed after that, so...
Yep.
It's gonna be a bit.
Yeah.
There's the first one. Oh, why would you build that? That is the worst track. You suck, Railbot.
What did Railbot do?
Railbot went back and over on... he had the money to just blast through these 2 mountains and up, right? Which would have cost him 5 million less than you going back over here and going up north. That's just stupid. That's bad AI.
Yep.
Oh well, it could be worse. I mean, we could have picked. We could have picked a better AI for it.
I am getting here into some cattle, And I am going to upgrade. Oh, let me get there. Oh, why are
You gotta stop clicking so much, dude.
Upgrade my engine to. I need a
You already
Three.
clicked. You already clicked out. It's my turn.
Ah,
You gotta stop doing that, man.
oh, snow.
Hey, see, look at that. Look at that. Stupid ass railbot built the track it could have built to Carndun to get to the Shire.
Yeah.
What a stupid robot. All right, Michael. This time, remember.
I moved there. Okay. Here's the problem. Click OK to move to one farther. Okay. I can build tracker upgrade.
But in Harad, you should be able to. In Daggerland, you should be able to put cows on your train.
I need 3.
All right,
I need a
that's cool.
train. I'm getting the cattle and moving the cattle to Harad.
All right. So everyone remember
Just because it fits in with the time.
that Michael and his not attractive track need to pick up cows before he moves next turn.
Yes.
We must shout it at him.
Shout it, shout it.
We're gonna shout it out loud
loud.
as soon as you click OK.
Oh, damn it.
In the Grey Havens, I'll deliver Elven Pilgrims for 32.
There you go.
And I got a load of... Oh, fuck you. Oh, a load for Oliphants, of course.
Where does fuck you? Where does fuck you?
Fuck you on the map? I'll show you where fuck you is on the map.
Is that the same Oliphants you tossed?
Those are the Oliphants I tossed, yeah. But, you know, I've got a few things to show them.
The mithril Oliphants.
Mithril Oliphants. All right, we're gonna fasten. We're gonna embiggen my train.
A noble heart embiggens us all.
A noble heart embiggens us all.
Alright. Yes! I delivered horses. Oh, and look, I could deliver horses.
Hooray!
Yeah. Okay.
So, Is 4 what you need to win the game as far as money?
Yeah, no.
250?
250 for money.
But, I mean,
Four
cities.
4 cities, yeah.
Yes.
4 out of 5.
None of us are even close to winning.
But if I wanted to build over to near Run
Arun, yes. Run.
to win the game, just as the cheapest city to get.
No, the
That
cheapest
would be
city to get is
possible.
Minas Tirith.
I just built it in Mysterious.
Oh, all right, then you're good. You can get
is my
to
third city.
you can get to the Shire from Rivendell fairly cheap. You can definitely get to the Shire from
Alright.
from
I'm
Moria pretty
delivering
cheap.
Rangers to Minas Tirith. Oh. I like none of these things that are here. I'm going to grab whatever that is. King's Foil? Yeah. And lore, because I can.
That's the spirit. Viewers are hidden. Why are the viewers hidden? I don't want to hide the viewers. I want to know if they're there. I want to know their names. It's Tow Ropes. Hello, Tow Ropes. I am unfamiliar with you. Welcome to Sunday Night Rails. I'm sorry if you've been here for a while, but you did not show up on my list. So, hey,
Hi.
Tow Ropes. If you're expecting
Greetings.
a lot of entertainment value for your not dollars, you were mistaken. Because this is us. We drink and we shout, and sometimes we sing. We're like dwarves, really.
I sing a lot.
I'm singing in my head
Another
right now
question.
because when we both have had enough, I will take you from my shoe.
So
Singing
here's the question becomes,
Meet Your New Road.
Is it worth me to go all the way around? Or should I pay somebody $4
For
to save time?
there's a noun here somewhere.
To move to Harrod, right? Because the distance is really far. It's like an extra turn.
No, don't be an idiot. Don't be an idiot. Where are you? You're on your build?
I am on my build.
Okay, so for you and your unattractive trek,
So
I would not pay us $4 when you could pay yourself $3 to close this triangle.
I don't see. I think we're talking about two different things.
We are not talking about two different things.
Harrod.
You're thinking about going to Harad, and so am I. And I'm telling you, do not pay me $4 to get to Harad. Pay yourself $3 and build these 3 bits of track between Minas Ithil and Gorgoroth. Just close that triangle. It's 1, 2, 3, 4,
Only
5,
saves
6, 7,
me
8, 9,
like-
10, 11, 12. Right?
Right.
So
But
it's
the
uh,
difference in time is huge.
you're wrong.
Taking-
Overall, you are wrong because you are losing half a turn. Half a turn, and you're paying me $4 when you can pay yourself $3 to build that
at
track.
the end of my turn right now.
Yeah, I know. You're at your turn right now. You could spend 3 gold to build track between these 3 bits of track, and you'll only
Right.
lose half a turn. But if you take my track down here, sure, you'll be in Harad, but then you'll be back on your track, right? So you're losing half a
Right.
turn. You're not losing any time by investing in infrastructure. Don't pay me. Don't pay Paula. Pay yourself.
Normally I'd say that's right, but this is literally...
It's always right. It's basic
over a
economic theory.
turn.
Invest in infrastructure. It is. We are. What turn is it? It's round 22. Nobody has $100. Nobody has $100. Right? It's round 22. The game will end between round 40 and round 55. Don't give us money if you don't have to.
You know, I have this feeling that if I do that... All right, I'll do it. And...
We're not doing it this turn. Oh, you did do it. Excellent. Hooray! Yes, that is the way to go. All right, what am I doing
You
anyway?
say that, but I feel like... I don't know.
I just talked you out of paying me money that I need to win the game. Trust me on this one. You're doing okay. Oh, gosh darn it. So what am
I'm
I...
finally getting to a point where my shoulder doesn't hurt. Yay.
Hooray, bourbon.
I put something up outside that required me about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, to do a lot of overhead work. And
I've
ever
been building a
since
shed.
then,
I've been
my
building a shed
shoulders
outside,
hurt.
yeah.
It's getting better every day, but it's taking a while.
All right, Gems of the Shire. Yeah, that's what I want to do. All right. So my best bet right now is to invest in my train infrastructure and making it bigger, better, faster, so that I can pay Michael $4 to use his track.
Oh, wait. No, you shouldn't do that. You should invest in infrastructure.
Why don't you see? It's a bad investment in infrastructure because all the dots to Harad are bad dots. They are destructible dots. Once those have been destructed, it's entirely in my favor to build the Harad. But the fact that I chose to build wisely and you built this over here,
Somebody had to build into there.
somebody had to build into there, and you did it. And now it's Paula.
Alrighty.
I might give Paula that $4.
I'm on auto move.
Okay, I'm moving there.
Oh, that works out pretty well.
I thought I upgraded my engine last time, but evidently not.
Yeah, that's just wrong. That is the wrong call.
Wrong call. Is that like Ronco?
It is Ronco. Ronco!
It's wrong call.
I should do that, shouldn't I?
And I date myself whenever I get online.
You're online dating yourself?
Yes. Yes.
Does
I am.
Paula know?
She listens. She knows I date myself online.
That's dirty.
You have no idea.
Well, it's like I tell everybody. You can say I'm cheap, but I'm not easy. You can say I'm easy, but I'm not cheap. I tell everybody I'm cheap and I'm easy. I'm just not very good.
Where's Railbot taking that stuff? Oh, Railbot's got a deep run to Gorgoroth.
About Railbot.
He's not going to get there for a while, though. That's a long time.
I'm concerned about me. I almost never look at Railbot.
Oh, is it my turn now?
It is your turn.
Alrighty.
I'm sorry.
No, that's alright. It's not your fault.
It is not my fault that you did not take your turn.
Alright. Is there anything useful here? No. Okay. Well, let's see what the robot says about my best options.
Never mind.
Hey, Justin! Welcome, Justin. It's good to see you, man. How are things down in the Big Easy? Mapes Art is joining us here. I don't know who Toe Ropes is, but I know who Mapes Art is. And we'll wait for his response here in the stream.
Alright.
Excellent,
I'm
excellent.
gonna pick up one. Alright.
I missed cattle.
You missed
I
the
didn't
cattle?
pick up the cattle.
Well,
You said I should be reminded, but I was. Never mind.
yeah.
Myself.
No,
badly.
I recall us saying, mainly me saying, that we needed to remind you, and we didn't do that.
No, and I didn't remind myself, and we talked a crap load before that turn happened.
Because you're a loser, baby.
And you might as well kill me.
That's correct. I have been, in my defense, I have been drinking.
In my defense, I've been drinking too.
All right. I was left supervised, and that's just bad news for everybody.
Alrighty. Where is
But I don't mind losing.
Gorgoroth
I
is a
just
small
thought
city
you
that is
all.
built
That's
into right
how
now
I'm in.
by
I
two
only
people,
waited.
one of which is Purple Bot.
Yeah, I guess I'll just have to take that mighty fine blue track.
I'm looking pretty strongly at that blue track right now. That blue track allows me to deliver several loads.
Blue track's nice.
And think Michael almost didn't
Six.
build it.
7, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 from Harad. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, totally gotta go for Minister. Because I can do that in one load. Alright. I'm done.
Dorfromantic. Oh, really? What's that about? Is it a visual novel? What's the deal with Dorfromantic? Talking with Mapes Art here in our Twitch stream. My friend Justin, who lives down in New Orleans.
Nuns, nice.
His wife Bridget and their little boy Leo.
Oh, I have no idea what to do here. I could deliver something to Moria, deliver gold, sheep to Goblin Town. Ooh, I like very few of these options. I'm almost tempted to remove what I have. I may just... no, I'm gonna go ahead and get new cards next turn.
Okay, well that makes me feel a lot better about using your track.
And I'm certain the recommendation would be, no, work these things.
I don't know. I mean, I see things I could do with your track. You're built into both wood from Rosgabel and Barad-dûr, which wants that. You're built into elven cloth.
Yes. Well, I'm built in elven, not quite built in elven cloth.
It's right there at Thranduil's Caverns.
I'm not built into the caverns.
It's 5 away. You can do it. I know where your train is. Where's your train? Oh, your train's way the hell down there. Yeah, you're fucked.
Exactly.
Well, you should have picked up that cattle at Harad. Cattle at Daggerland.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna look that up, Justin. That looks like fun because building game. I like building things. He's playing a game called Dorfromantic.
Don't know if I've heard of it, but if it's a PC game, I probably haven't.
And it's a relaxing building strategy and puzzle game in which you place tiles to create an ever-growing idyllic village landscapes. Ooh, that's pretty cool. It's on Steam. $10. There's a YouTube video called "The Chillest City Builder Ever," Dorfromantic. For me, that's just $10 well spent right there. I'm gonna buy that, and I'm gonna stream it next week. I'm gonna buy it right now. It's gonna be awesome. It'll be right here in my streamy space. Paula, it's your turn.
Alrighty.
If you are built into cattle, I would recommend that you get it.
Where?
No, that was a joke
Cattle.
at Michael's expense. Who's about to play his guitar again.
Michael, stop playing guitar.
You play mandolin or nothing.
We have a mandolin downstairs.
I know.
And I could grab it.
Toss a coin to your witcher while you're at it.
Alright.
By the way, if y'all haven't finished Loki, you should finish Loki.
We finished Loki.
We finished Loki.
All right. Justin, have you finished
Wonderful
Loki? Because
questions.
we're about to spoil all sorts of shit. We'll wait for Justin, our one viewer, with a pulse, to acknowledge whether or not he has watched Loki. Because it's my stream, and I say that the three of us should just talk about Loki, nonstop.
I'm ready to talk about Loki.
Yeah, baby. So I saw a thing today, which is one of those video editor's dreams. And the thing I saw today points out that all 6 episodes of Loki have a color palette, which corresponds to the Infinity Stone being referenced in that episode.
Oh, I did not notice that.
Yeah. And this is
Cool.
people with too much fucking time on their hands. Because, A, what? What? You know, hand me a little piece of paper that says what on it. And B, holy shit, if that was an intentional design, that's awesome. I think people are giving a lot of stretch to it to fit that into their narrow boundaries of grand, intelligent design, but it's a plausible theory. And they did something a lot like it with WandaVision.
No, I'm on auto. Oh, I didn't click OK. I apologize.
Okay. It's like been waiting for a little bit.
I apologies.
All apologies.
Boom.
Boom. Boom.
Wayne to Moria.
Oh, hey, that's the reason to go to Rune. You're right there, Michael. Just boom, right over from Daggerfall.
Battle to Baron's Hall. I think Wayne to Moria.
Oh, but look at that. King's Foil of Erebor, right there. So you have 2 loads that you don't have to build, 1 that you do. And I honestly would take Silk
Alright.
Pecand
Now I'm done.
first before you do anything.
The silk?
Yeah,
I was looking at that. Yeah.
that's me. Now, what does the robot say? Does the robot recommend the Silk load, or does it recommend building to Rune? Because you can get Wayne's from Khand and go back up to Moria.
Okay, wait. Once again, it's in turn, right?
It's your turn.
Suggest plan.
So you go, turn, suggest plan. It should tell you to build the Khand, take Silk there from minus Ithil, deliver it,
No,
pick
it
up
tells
Wayne's.
me to get cattle first and deliver the king's spoil.
So it wants you to go north first.
River.
Yeah? Oh, because you can get Silk, you can get Silk from Thranduil's Caverns, but you're not there. So it's basically saying don't build anything and just go. And that's valid.
Deliver the crap I've got.
Yeah. Because you have King's Foil on board.
Have king's spoil, so it's saying get the cattle.
Yeah.
Deliver the king's spoil and the cattle.
Well, that's strong. It's a strong play.
That is a strong play, and I had thought about that, but
All right. Justin is in. It's Loki spoiler time. I'm gonna type that right
already.
It is Loki spoiler time. Holy fuck. So I was prepared for Kang. I was ready for
Yeah.
Kang. Right?
Yep.
Kang was on
There
my
were
list.
hints about Kang.
Right. Well, Kang was on my list from the beginning because of the TVA. And because Kang is a TVA thing. Immortus is a TVA thing. Ravonna Renslayer is a Kang thing, right? I'm all in for Kang all the way down. I was not prepared for He Who Remains in any way.
Yeah, that was.
I was not
definitely-
prepared for not Kang. And that to me,
Kang, but not Kang.
I was
Well moved.
having not Kang was glorious. Glorious, glorious, glorious purpose. That to me was holy fuck. You guys actually care. You care about the sacred timeline. You care about crazy ass spoilers. All right, so here's the deal, Michael. Remember when I told you to build that track? That was a completely self-serving track because Purple Bot came over here. So I'm willing to admit that right now, and then I'm going to pay you 4 to take lore that I just picked up at Minas Tirith down to Harad, which pays for all of my use of your train. I'm going to pick up some Oilefants, and I'm going to set my sight here to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. One more turn on your track to go deliver cheese to Gogoroth and come back to Minas Ithil onto my own track. And so that 3 that you paid yourself, well, I'm paying you 8 for that track right now.
Okay.
Who's smart now? It's you.
Unless you win.
Are you gonna build or upgrade?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna build. There's no upgrades left for me. But
Me either.
so
I
the
think I
question
got
for
one
me
upgrade.
is, I think I could build through to Dol Guldur and up to Dale Erebor, but at the same time I could build a rune. And I have Waybread for Iron Hills, and I have gold for the Shire, both of which require me to build north. So I'm going to build out from Karis Galadorn through Dol Guldur, build to my favorite waypoint, and stop.
What am I picking up? Ivory.
Yeah, we got big trains with elephants, and we're gonna make some money out of this.
Like big ivory, and I cannot lie.
Oh, I wish I could take Ivory on this train.
Let me see. Where am I going?
Good, it's my turn.
Where am I going?
You didn't build track again.
Yes!
Flood.
Flood. All right. Well, I can't pick anything up here, so I go to minus Tirith. I
Brain
can pick up.
mine.
All right. So now I got tons of money.
Fire.
I got Waybread there. I got gold to Harad, which I will gladly pay. Waybread up there. Gold for the Shire. Yeah, we got tons of stuff here. I don't think I'm gonna win, but I'm gonna represent.
I am not going to represent. I host myself a while back.
All right, 20 into Dale Erebor. Done. I have 4 cities. Take that. Anyway, so Loki. I love the finale. I love the build up to the finale. I love the part in the first episode, first episode, where Loki looks at his life of waste and selfish pursuits, and just starts laughing, knowing that he fucked it up, right? Because this is a Loki who already failed in the Thor movie, right?
Yes.
He's had 2 big failures in a row, and he's just laughing at the fact, yeah, I fucked all that up. But at this point, that's an interesting point, Justin. I don't think that's true, but it's an interesting point. Justin points out that he feels like the Loki story is taking place inside the Space Stone, and I don't think that's true. I think that
Inside the what stone?
the Space Stone, the Tesseract,
Oh.
taking place inside the Tesseract. I think that moment where he looks down, sees the Tesseract, and goes, "Oh, I'm out of here," and how that
What the
feeds
hell?
directly into how it feels
Oh.
directly into episode 1, says it's all happening, and we have yet to see a dream sequence in any MCU property.
Well,
Everything that appears on screen for the MCU actually happens, except for Wanda's visions.
right.
The visions that she gives to other people, those aren't real, but they're things that could be real. They're a multiverse. They're a bit that could happen. And since Steve actually gets to have his dance with Peggy, and Thor has the crazy vision where everybody dies, like everything that Wanda showed the Avengers happened. Every single
Yes.
thing, including Tony Stark's vision where all the Avengers die.
Yep.
And it's
So
Yeah.
here's my thought.
your thought.
Space Stone.
Space Stone. Tesseract.
Tesseract. Time, space, little bit connected. You just can move beyond to where space exists. You can move to wherever the TVA is outside of space and time through either space or time stone.
But can you? Because he who remains has sequestered the TVA outside of time and space. So the only way to get there is to use, the gamepad. And the Infinity
I
Stones.
would argue that the stones may be part of the things that break that until they are there in that unit.
Well, see,
And
the
no
thing
longer
that
alive.
gets me, right, is that so the Infinity Stones. Oh, all right, I'm done. The Infinity Stones are remnants of the Big Bang. Oh shit, there was a flood.
Yes.
Right, so everybody
Yes.
remember that there was a flood next turn, and build back into the Shire.
There's a flood in the east or west.
All right, so
Pardon me.
the Infinity Stones are the remnants of the Big Bang. They're remnants of the creation of the universe, and so they have power because of that act. And over time, as the universe ages, they lose power. So the TVA exists outside of space and time and outside the universe. And so they have no power because they're not connected to any universe. They're connected to all these universes that just don't exist. Or, more importantly, they are connected to universes that have been pruned.
Yes.
The universes that those things belong to have been destroyed and gotten rid of. Now, if you go back into a universe that still has Infinity Stones and you have one of those Infinity Stones with you, it's going to work just fine because that's what the Avengers did.
Delivering my king's foil. Oh, Lord. Got the cattle baron's hall. Ah! F.
If only you had
This
Oliphants
is an
with you.
adult stream. Fuck.
Fuck. Yeah.
I have elephants to jail.
Yep.
And I was just there. I pulled up with elephants to jail.
Hey man, loving is what you got. You should remember that.
Yeah.
No. Hey.
Hey man, I don't cry when my dog runs away. I don't get angry at the bills I have to pay. So, where we all are, and Mobius is in the Doctor Strange movie. So that's happening.
Oh, you don't just grab Owen Wilson for
You
like
don't
6
grab him for
episodes.
6 episodes, exactly. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You just.
I just got an 82 load.
Oh. I didn't even know there were 82 loads.
I didn't
Fuck
either.
up and die.
Wow. Yeah, that'll be interesting whether I can deliver that or not. So, right?
Whoa. All right.
Yeah, I got 2 giant gold loads and then an 82 load for Forlin to win the game. And that's, that ain't nothing.
No, you're gonna beat me.
Well, yeah, I'm going to beat you, but
Hell?
the important part is I'm not building a track.
Oh,
So,
it's not my turn. That's why.
oh, fuck, did I do that? Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, no, because there was a flood.
Yes.
There was a flood. I had to fix the flood.
Yes, there's a flood. You need to build. You didn't specify. We were supposed to remind you. You need to be.
I did that. I said those words.
Excuse me.
So that's my Loki bit, right? Where it all happened. It's all real. Especially Sylvie. Especially Loki Gator.
I love Sylvie.
I love Sylvie a lot. And her crime, her nexus event is that she was happy.
Yeah.
Is that she loved her family. She was happy. And that couldn't happen because you need a Loki
Yeah.
to disrupt things to make everybody better. Specifically, you need a Sylvie to kill He Who Remains.
Yep.
And if you don't have a Sylvie, everything lasts forever. And so with a Sylvie, with that agent of chaos that Loki normally is, you get the multiversal war. And in fact, he may be bringing about the bits of his own creation. Because by creating a multiversal war, he creates himself, who creates the TVA, which does things. And at the beginning of that episode, he says, some people think that time is a loop. They had a bit from the MCU. So some people think it's time is a loop. It's not. But time is a loop. Because they showed a physical loop stretching around the Citadel at the end of time. A physical loop that went over and over and over again. Which means that only exists if they had events set in motion. Which made it all happen. And it's just brilliantly directed, brilliantly located. And I think the season 2 is going to be even better.
It just perfectly poised questions. right? It was the perfect thing of, oh my goodness, now we have not only changed time reality, but the TVA.
Yeah, everything about the TV has changed. Oh, and that bit, right, where Mobius and B-15 don't know who Loki is.
Oh, God, that was...
Wait, who are you?
Wow,
You're an analyst,
love it.
right? Yeah. They don't know who Loki is.
That was brilliant.
And then the
I love
Kang's, the actual Kang statue out there running the TVA.
Yeah,
Yep,
That was just brilliant.
it
it
was.
was.
When
When I watched that final scene, I was like,
that's
that's
smart.
smart. God,
That
that
is
is
smart.
smart.
And
And
it
it
raises
raises
the
the
perfect
perfect
questions
questions
we
we
all
all
want
want
answered.
answered.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Even
with
all that,
I
I think WandaVision is still the better series.
I believe so, yeah.
A
Yeah,
lot of people disagree with you.
yeah,
They might, but emotional gut punch of Wanda is stronger.
So you know that bit in episode 6, that was the deleted scene from Avengers Endgame.
Which
part?
The bit where she goes to Sword and sees the Vision being all chopped up. That was a deleted scene, post-credit scene from Endgame that was not put up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they took it out and they held it back for WandaVision to be a bigger punch there. And I agree with their choice. It was, Michael, it's your turn. It was
I know.
hands down the best part of that, right? Where they're showing us the raw everything of Wanda going, you can't do this, and stealing that. And I think that I'm dumping Elvin Cloth.
I dumped all my hands.
I am dumping.
And nothing bad happens.
I'm dumping Waybread, and I'm keeping Elvin Pilgrims because I'm going to the Shire to deliver. And there's a better than even chance that when I deliver gold in the Shire, that I'll be able to take things to Grey Havens. All right, where am I here? Now this will be fun. I'm building out towards Cannes to get spices. Because I'm not taking purple track. Fuck that guy. Now see, Michael, look at you. Say you're going to lose. You got $100. I see your $3 signs. And now Purple Bot is built into Harad. Wow, that's interesting. Sandstorm can't happen fast enough.
Oh, Lord. The suggestion that I'm getting from the game is like expensive.
But you've got the money.
Yeah, but it's telling me to build into Farnos and Wellingast and Halfren, and it's like, no, that is so much money.
Halfren is really cheap to build into.
Which one?
Halfren.
Yeah, that's the last one on the list.
So that's Horses for Dale Erebor, right? And
Yes.
hypothetically speaking, there's Green Strat that goes right there. Right, but Wailing Hall, yeah, that's going to be tough. Because nobody's built into it.
What it is suggesting is like unbelievably expensive.
So you can, where are you?
Oh, where did I end up at? I'm in the Mirkwood.
You're in Mirkwood. I think it's easy to build into Halfren. It's also easy to take Green Track there. And that'll at least get you 36 back up. Silver is way over at Helm's Deep, or it's up at Mount Gundabad. And that's a little trickier to get there. But Weathertop is not where you're built. You're not built into the Shire. So,
No, I'm not built west at all. I'm just east.
Yeah. So you gotta Boy, I don't envy you your build. I'll say that.
I may
just
just
drop
drop the cards again.
But can we talk more about Loki Gator?
Loki Gator was cool.
And more importantly,
I love the fact that old Loki was the only one who really could understand him.
yeah,
I want a Thoradile.
Thordile. No, you got Throg.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
had the
Thor
frog.
Frog.
I did not notice.
Whose turn is it?
It's Michael's
Whose
turn.
is it?
It's Michael's turn. Michael's still deciding whether or not to build
Is
a...
it Michael's turn or is it mine?
Yeah,
It's Michael's turn.
Now my turn again.
Come on.
I'm just.
It seems to think that it's my turn.
Oh, no, it is. It absolutely is your turn. So it's your turn to move. Michael's the last person to do something because he used the to look at things bit. Oh, you delivered. Hooray!
Yay.
And now Paula has $100. Paula's going to win.
Yeah.
Unless I get very lucky, I'm not going to win.
I'll probably win, but Paula's definitely going to win.
You know, if I go ahead and spend some more money,
I'll
at least get my 4 cities and not feel so bad. But
So Paula and I have already...
Hell?
Cattle, yeah. Cattle is Tharbad. You have cattle at Tharbad.
I can't feel too bad since the last couple games we played, I actually won more than usual. So.
But you don't have a load for cattle anywhere. You do have a coal load for Halifran. You can get coal from Animinitas
Oh, there we go.
and Goblin Town. So coal's looking really good for you. And she's the, Thranduil's
She's easy to
Caverns.
build in the Goblin Town. So.
She's already there. Not only is she there, she's in the Shire, where she can go pick up cheese.
Where's they're under? Oh,
no.
so easy.
Yeah.
She's one away from the caverns.
Right, she can pick up cheese and brie. She can pick up coal in Goblin Town. And if she wants to...
I can borrow blue or green track to go get melon seeds if I want.
Right, and so you're looking pretty good right now. And you've got that Wayne's Load to Weathertop if you want to build out. I agree, Justin. Richard E. Grant was the classic Loki. I like that he's the Loki with regret. He's the Loki that did it all. He was the best Loki. And he found out that the only way he could be happy with himself is to just be gone. I'm out. I'm not doing these things anymore.
Of course, the young Loki was the Loki that killed Thor.
Because, ha-ha! He jumped up and he stabbed me and said, ha! We were 8.
Yep.
He knew that I love snakes. And that's it. You know that's when it happened. You know he just fucking killed Thor as a child, as an accident.
Yep. Perfect.
Nah, I don't want to do that.
That was a completely improv line in Ragnarok, by the way.
Do I want to run up to grab oil for Frankfurt?
You have to build a Framsburg, and it's 14 build.
Yeah.
Or it's a 9 build? It's a 10 build if you go up from Bjorn's
2,
Hall.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, what is it?
It's hard to look at this
1, 2,
map
3, 4, 5.
without
8. It's 8 if you build up from Bjorn's Hall.
Rodanian.
Yeah.
The
Fleetwood Mac, Rodanian. Damn, it's really hard not to try and think of lyrics to that.
Yeah.
Gondar calls for aid,
I
dude.
make almost the same for Malorn seeds, so.
Yeah, and you're already right there.
Alright, so I won't do that. It's just stop. Alright, I do need to build into Halifran.
That's 3. Boom. Done.
Yep. Yeah. No, that's... I also need to build into Thranduil's caverns, which is another
That would be 8.
5. 9.
Yeah.
All right, Scott.
All right, Michael.
One of the things that I love about Power Grid is the people who are in last place get very slight advantages that move on. And
Yeah, that's
it
just not
doesn't
happening here.
necessarily overly work the people who are in first place, but it makes you feel like when you're in last place you have a chance. How could you ever work that into a game like this?
So here's the deal. If you're in last place, there's always something you can do. You can get rid of your cards. And those cards will get you... There's a starting load.
Those cards aren't guaranteed to help you.
All right, so here's the deal. There are 220 loads in the deck. And a good quarter of them are starting loads. Right? They're short, quick loads that you can build to very easily or work with very easily. And so the ability to just dump your cards and use your existing track is pretty huge. And that's how things work.
But
You got to be prepared to just let go. You got to be able to let it go.
I do. I do all the time. But there's no guarantee.
Yeah.
And when you're playing Power Grid, it's a guarantee. You will get first choice to bid. You will buy things at the lowest price.
All right. So we're talking about classic Loki and Loki Gator. And the thing that got me the most about it is that Loki Gator fulfilled the Marvel promise of somebody getting their hand cut off.
Oh God, I didn't think about that. You're right.
Somebody always gets their hand cut off. And so Loki Gator fulfilled that promise and he cut off Loki's hand. It was awesome. But classic Loki going out with glorious purpose, right? Because he said, I can only do this if, I'm alone. He was only able to do that, to have a meaningful life, because he wasn't alone. Because he was with the Lokis. But are you alone? Or are you with anybody else?
You're with
if
yourself?
anybody else is all Lokis?
Crap. I forgot to grab coal.
You're going to want that coal.
Yep.
How far away are you?
Not that far.
Oh, yeah, you can go right back.
Yep. More or less.
You go to the last bridge and go back.
Yep.
But you can also get gold from Goblin Town. You're not hurting in any way.
No, I'm not complaining. I just like...
Oh, hey, look at that. Well, that changes everything now, doesn't it? So here in the Shire, I'll deliver gold.
Effing far away from it.
And I'll take Elven Pilgrims to Greyhaven's next turn, for sure. Because that doesn't stop me from doing anything. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna build to here for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I don't have to do that. Build to there for now. Use purple track.
Damn it.
Yeah, Paula, that event is mine. I'm taking it.
Yeah, you can make it in one turn and I can't.
That is, well, that's why you
short by 2.
That's why you keep the hostages.
Well, I got him on board. Alright, so I've got my cheese, I've got my coal.
I've got my Sprite. I've got my Orange Crush.
Yep.
And Kid Loki still exists. We didn't see Boastful Loki die.
No.
For that matter, we didn't see President Loki die.
No.
So all those Lokis at the end of time, while time is unraveled,
may potentially still be
Season 2 is a thing.
Yeah. That has come to my mind.
Plus Throg exists. We can have Throg as voiced by Chris Hemsworth.
I didn't know much about Froggy, so
Oh, that's a Simonson run. It's amazing. Loki played a trick on him, and then there he is. And that was the Brittle Bones Thor time. So his current armored look, where he's got the big armor rather than just the hey, I'm just kind of hanging loose guy. That's all from the Simonson run, where he had this amazing armor to protect his bones because Hela had cursed him that every time he took a hit, his bones would break, and his armor kept him together. And we never saw Hela's body, ever, and we didn't see Surtur's body. They're still out there. They're immortal. Asgard's definitely gone, but
boom. I can't move. It takes a lot to build shit.
It does take a lot to build shit. That's why you build smart.
I tried to build smart, but it didn't work.
Whose fault is that?
The games for giving me shitty cards.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
That's where I blame it. But 90% of my enjoyment is just talking with you and Paula. So.
I think, Justin, that they just built an impossible city, right? Justin brings up that he wonders if they designed Asgard in the movies to look like the Emerald City on The Wizard of Oz. And I think that they simply built an impossible city that couldn't exist. And the Emerald City worked the same way. It was built by magic.
Yes. That don't work. Oh, Lord, what else is happening on here? Ale.
Ale's from the Shire.
Ale is only in the Shire? Oh, F me.
If only there was track going to the Shire.
I'm going to have to either say I'm happy with more money and not getting my fourth city.
Well, you should not be happy about not having a fourth city.
I'm going to build my fourth city because I feel like I could have won if only.
Well, that hurts. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good one, too.
Come on. Where can I get pigs? Oh, I don't want to go to Gorgoroth.
Yeah.
Work laborers. I don't want to build up there either.
Really?
Well, damn. I'm going to wait and see. And that's right. I am going to go to get mallard seeds.
Okay, got that. Move up here. Lord, here's where it gets bad. How do I move out?
Let's check in on Railbot, see what they're doing. Railbot has Oliphants for Minharaith. They have built Minharaith. Railbot has oil. No, they're only dealing with 2. Yeah, Railbot's gonna lose. Railbot is making bad choices.
Not as bad as my choices, so.
Well, Railbot hasn't been drinking now, has it?
We need a Railbot to drink.
So what's Railbot's excuse?
We hobbled it with a digital lobotomy. All right, Justin, thank you for showing up. Please come by some other time. and we'll chat about various things. I am definitely going to check out this hex building game, and I'm going to play it tomorrow morning. I'm going to play it tomorrow at lunch. It'll be a fun mid-afternoon retro game night.
Well, thank you. It's wonderful. Just anybody does.
Hi.
Chat. Hey.
All right, Paula, you're up. What's up?
I went.
Oh,
No, it's Michael.
well, Michael,
Tracks.
if that is your real name.
It is not my real name. My real name is Doombringer.
Doombringer. Stormageddon.
I guess Moria is probably the best place we're going to, so... Boom.
All right, auto moved. Okay, how much?
Wannabe Stormageddon, Dark Lord of All.
Dark Lord of All. So I have several choices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I can stop my move now and only pay Michael once, which is what I'm doing.
Damn it! Twice.
Well, I gotta pay Purple Bot too. Oh, I don't want to build Trek.
All right.
So is there anything more we want to talk about Loki?
Oh, it's hard to think about.
You can just say, "Oh my God, X." You can just squee. This is a squee zone.
Minutes.
Miss
I
Minutes.
want a Miss Minutes miniseries.
So did you catch who was voicing Miss Minutes?
Yes.
It's Tara Strong, Harley Quinn herself.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I need a little more time
I
now.
want a Miss Minutes miniseries.
I just need a little more time, that's all.
Well, I love the way that it starts out, and you're like, this.
Hey, so you're a variant. You're probably thinking, this shouldn't be happening to me.
And then as you follow along, it's like this is a character all of its own. It is not just a film thing.
So I want to know who the douchebag was. Right? Who is that douchebag? Who got himself
Me.
pruned? Because I ain't taking a ticket. Or that guy didn't give me a ticket. Is that a Loki? Who is that? Who is that guy?
I am delivering silk.
Oh, nobody cares, Michael. We're talking about Loki now. Guess you'll go eat worms.
Yes. I am eating worms. No, I'm going there. Building into the Shire. Where is Harwich? Oh, damn, that's really far south.
That is Paula's track. Is where Eric is.
All right, done. I do have my 4 cities now, and it's not the 4 cities I thought I would get.
All right. So we need. I'm gonna take a safety load of all the
All
funds.
is gonna win. Shit.
I might catch her.
I mean, at least I am more than halfway there.
You're living on a prayer, buddy.
I am. But I'm more than 150, so I'm more than halfway there. So I don't have to feel like, oh God,
I'll sure rub that in.
I was so far behind.
But I'm giving you money.
No, don't give Michael money.
Give me money. I love money.
You lost a $sign when you gave Michael money.
What the hell?
200.
I'm just pointing out the obvious. This is the mistake of all mistakes. Let's see how bad the computer thinks I'm doing.
I'm sure my computer thinks I'm doing that.
No, the computer thinks I should be doing exactly what I'm doing. It just thinks it's a bad call. And I'm okay with that.
Okay.
All right, into the Shire for the first time.
Shire!
Silk. into the Shire.
Oh, who's winning now, bitch?
Area door.
Okay.
I don't like your cards at all, Michael. Those should be my cards.
I am damn close to being hosed by all of these. But I'm not
You've
by all
got
of these.
you've got Wait Bread to Lin here right now. That might actually win you the game. I don't know how far over 200 you are, but you have a load right now that can get you there. And you've got Pipeweed right here in the Shire that you can take to Goblin Town.
I'm looking at the Pipeweed, the Goblin Town.
Yeah.
More likely.
Who's me? Woe is me. I'm Michael.
Yeah. How many times have I thrown away my cards?
I don't know, but
So,
you were asking about the mechanism
just
for our
so
last
you
place
know-
player to become first place. It's throwing away your cards.
Yes.
so just so you know, he complains so much when Sean does this.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I never complain when Sean does that. I just ask him, is this what you want to do, and make sure that I never complain.
About him complaining that he's doing poorly? Yeah, you do.
I will say there's a difference in that.
Yes, there's a difference. It's him.
Maybe. But he complains a lot sooner than I ever do.
Michael, will you be moving any further this turn?
I am trying to load Pipeweed. There we go. Who's not letting
You're
me
trying to load
Pipeweed.
Pipeweed? Just tapping it down in there?
Yeah. Yep. Oh, Lord, where's the Goblin Town?
Goblin Town is 1 milepost north. It is going to be for you, I think, a 6 gold build. No, it's going to be an 8 gold build from where you are into there because it's an Alpine.
No, it's going to be like a. Because I can build just from my line room.
Right, so it's
like 4.
Oh, that's just a mountain? It's not an Alpine?
It's a city.
Well, I know it's a city, but
I'm just built south of the city.
I know, yeah, but in this particular bit, things cost. It's just a mountain. Okay, so that should have cost you 5 to build there.
Yep.
Yeah, because you had to build into the mountain hex and then into the city hex. All right, well, I'm done. And I'm done.
All right. I need Ivory. And I'm finally ditching my Elven Pilgrims because I need some space.
Take that, pilgrims.
A few Elven Pilgrims from what Scott was talking earlier in the game. It's like, no, I haven't seen too many of them.
Oh, they've been happening on us, not you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have seen like 1 or 2 with cards that are like, no, that's not what I want to do with that card.
Alright, I'm on autopilot again.
I am heading into Goblin Town.
Ho ho, my lad. Ho ho, my lad.
Why are you not letting me? Is something wrong? Yes.
Well, there's an event going on in the mountains there, right? So let's look at that event. There was an earthquake in the Misty Mountains. So no movement allowed in mountains at all. No pickup or delivery. No building. There was an earth rupture.
All right. You're right. It's not. Okay, let me
As is clearly indicated.
Hold on. Move there. Okay. You won't let me move farther. That's fine. Okay. Unfortunately, I had the map out.
All right. So I'm going to take purple track, make purple...
Oh, you are giving money to the NPC?
I am. Because, I want to make 82 gold. All right. Well, then I'm...
No, Michael's back under 200 again as well.
Hooray! I'm going to ace him. Probably going to dump my cards after this one. We'll see what happens when I get to Forland.
Well, I'll be getting 3 new cards pretty soon, too, but...
Got my safety elephant.
Michael, are you moving?
I thought I okay, I can move now. I can move.
You can move. You can has moved.
I can move, and I can move one away from my payout. Oh my goodness.
And now Scott's turn.
Hooray! Auto move.
Michael?
All right, I'll be right back.
I'm attempting to move farther. What's going on
It
here?
probably jacked itself up.
Turn. Undo move. Goblin Town. Pipeweed. To Goblin Town. What do I have here? Oh.
Oh, wow. It's already almost 8 o'clock.
Hey, yeah, we didn't start till after 5, and we had
Yeah.
a problem. And it's not the smallest, but
Are you going to finish your move?
I want to finish my move, but I have no idea how to get enough cash to win.
Don't worry about that. Just finish your move.
No, that's the whole idea. Is can I win? You have like 40 gold from winning.
Can I do it?
Silver.
All right. Apparently, Michael can move.
Nope, can't do that. No, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way I can win. I'm like 40 gold away from winning. And how can I get 40 gold?
I'd say taking the wood to the Shire is a good plan.
Wood to the Shire is not bad, and Elven Cloth to the Hall is not a bad plan.
35 for Waybread to Lynn here, which you're already built into twice. That doesn't suck.
Yeah, but it is far away. You know, the Elven Cloth and the Shire is a lot closer.
This is a classic should get off the pot situation.
Yes, it is. All right. I'm gonna lose, but I'm gonna do. Where? Okay, where was the wood at? Oh, Roscabel. Okay, I can do Roscabel. Boom. What? Why is it telling me I am moving like freaking far away from everywhere? Turn. Damn it. Thank you. Getting rid of my material. Grabbing wood. Just gave you money.
Who?
Scott.
Hooray!
No, I made him Paula. That's fine. No.
My amount hasn't gone up any, so.
Neither is mine. You have to push the button.
But you have to hit. You can move
What's
up
going
on
on
more.
here? Earn. New move. It says.
Right now, you're sitting on my red track.
It's sitting on my track, I thought.
Nope.
Turn.
Nope, you're
Or
sitting
new
on mine.
move. Well, how the hell did that happen? I told it to go to Roscabel. Shit.
Undo.
It's not letting him undo because he picked up a load.
Yeah, it should.
No, that's yeah.
He didn't pick up a load
There
on
you
your
go.
track. There you go.
There you go.
Right. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, no, it doesn't let me do that in one turn. So sorry. Wait. Yeah. Okay. I'm fine. No. Move it there. Move it there. Okay. Boom. Sorry, folks. It did not want to do what I wanted it to do.
Okay.
I'm giving you money then in this case.
You being, you.
My spouse. Looking over her.
Oh yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, I need more money.
We've already proven who's more cuddly.
Yeah. I kind of like him. I think I'll keep him.
I like Michael too. Yeah.
What? No. All right. I can move 8 farther.
I should probably check in and see if anybody else.
I'm saying let me move back to Baron's Hall.
Hey, tow
Thank
ropes. If you're doing anything,
Alrighty.
let us know. Otherwise, it's great to see you.
Farther.
And
Bye.
we're gonna continue on with our.
Thank you.
We're gonna continue on with our semi-drunken.
Right, Michael, it's your turn again. Because Scott and I are
Auto move.
auto move.
Yeah, I'm not winning this game.
Yes. And I think that Michael not having a faster train is going to lose the game for him.
Where is the Elven Hall at?
The what?
Elven Hall.
Elven Hall?
You mean Elven Cloth?
No, the shit.
There is no Elven Hall.
No, I hosed myself.
Hooray! All right, this is nice. So Michael is connected 4, I have connected 4, Paula is connected 4. We can all win the game. Railbot is connected 2.
Oops.
Yeah, Railbot is not, making good choices.
Oh, flood.
Flood!
Which means that
The worst thing might be Giant's
can't
Elven.
win. No, as long as the where's the floods? Huh?
North.
Those
North
ones you might be able to do it without losing.
No, they're the south one.
No, everything I see was done like north of the Shire.
The
Or maybe-
rivers that are in flood right now are in Mordor.
Yeah, it's
All right.
they're not big. They're not big.
No.
No.
In fact, it Paula declares victory conditions. Hooray!
Yay.
Well, at least I got to deliver my 82 load for spice,
There you go.
and now I've got shit.
Yeah.
I was like a load and a half away.
I don't think my current load could have won me.
I thought you were gonna beat me, but
Paula has won the game.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Yay! Very nice. Very close though.
Very nice. Not very close. I lost badly.
right until the end.
Right until the end, yeah.
Was for Michael and I anyway.
All right, so it is 8 p.m. I know we talked about an early evening game.
Yeah.
Do we want to try a quick map?
I'm gonna say no because my shoulder hurts.
All right, that's perfectly valid.
Well, and I unfortunately do. I am still employed, so I do need
Whatever.
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
All right, so
Really, I also this WandaVision and Loki are just
Man, damn. They did a good job with them.
yeah,
How about you talk about Black Widow?
let's do it. Let's talk about Black Widow. Black
All
Widow
right.
spoiler time.
Black
I'm
Widow.
gonna have to announce that here.
Okay, we are going to talk about Black Widow.
Black Widow
We
spoiler
went to
time.
a theater and saw it in the theater. The first time I've seen a movie anything that happened in the theater.
All right, lay it on me, because my big Black Widow takeaway, my biggest Black Widow takeaway of all, is that Endgame proves nothing, because Natasha died in another timeline in another universe. So Natasha from our universe died in another universe, which means that there's some Natasha somewhere thinking about making that choice, and we can just go grab her whenever the fuck we want. We can grab her and we can bring her right back. And we can bring a Tony Stark back, and we can bring a Steve Rogers back. We can bring all that shit back. And, you know, I like the fact that we've got a Florence Pugh, whatever the fuck her character's name is. Still don't care.
Yelena.
Yelena Belova, right. So we've got her, and she's going to be a new Black Widow, and that's going to be awesome. But we can still have all of those dead people back whenever the fuck we want them. Because the quantum realm exists, and they died in realities that were not our reality. In fact, there is a frozen Steve Rogers just waiting to be unthawed in whatever fucking reality Steve Rogers went to have a dance with Peggy Carter. Right?
All right.
There is a Steve Rogers waiting to be thawed out, just like our bad Loki is waiting to be reinserted right now. All that shit happens in the multiverse.
My belief
All of it.
is you are right.
My belief is yes.
We will see all of these things in the next few TV series until something happens and we revert back to a timeline almost identical to what we currently have.
So there's going to come.
And I think that is awesome.
I think you bring these characters back for a swan song and, somewhere in Multiverse of Madness, whatever we're calling Phase 4.
Yeah.
You bring these characters back for their little taste here and there, and then you say, nope, boom, we're moving back to a timeline that is not identical, but really close to the one we followed so far.
We don't even have to wait that long, because Spider-Man is coming, right? Spider-Man No Way Home is coming, and they're bringing the multiverse into that.
When is the release date for that?
That is
I think
November 5th.
November?
I'm looking it up right now on my internet.
Shang-Chi is coming up first. And then
That's in September.
and I think November is No Way Home.
I'm not really excited about Shang-Chi.
December 17th. It's going to be a Christmas movie.
December.
Okay.
December 17th. All right.
I
So
thought it was going to be.
I thought it'd be earlier too, but Suicide Squad and a bunch of wacky shit's going on in there. So, Spider-Man: No Way Home. Look at the confirmed people who are in here. So we got Alfred Molina as Doctor Octopus. We got Jamie Foxx as Electro. Marissa Tomei. We got a Betty Brant. We got J.K. Simmons.
Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield were supposed to be in alternate Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
They're like throwing the kitchen sink at the wall.
And Wong is going to be in it. Plus Hannibal Buress. That's pretty awesome. All the way down. So
I am excited for that movie.
Yeah.
That movie is like, no, you're embracing this concept of, oh shit, we're in a multiverse.
Yep.
And so phase 4 is like, shit, we have a multiverse, let's contract it back down to one.
So a friend of mine,
I'm excited. I am here for it.
a friend of mine put forth, and a very interesting put forth, is that all of the big multi-movie contracts are up. All of them are up.
Yep.
So when we have Doctor Strange, and when we have the Secret Invasion and Secret Wars shows in next year and the year after that, you can recast any actor at any time. Because they showed us in Loki that anybody can look like Loki. Of all the variants, we have only seen 2 Lokis that are Tom
That
Hiddleston.
look like Loki.
That look like Tom Hiddleston. Everybody else looks like somebody else. Right? And so every other universe has various crazy bits, and we're going to show in Spider-Man No Way Home that there's at least 2 other variants of Peter Parker that look different. And we showed that also in the Miles Morales Spider-Man movie, the Into the Multiverse. Into the Spider-Verse, right? We saw 7 different Spider-Men. 7 different Spider-Men. One of them was Nicolas fucking Cage. And a Spider-Gwen. And a Spider-Pig.
And a Spider-Pig.
Right. We saw that anybody can be anything. And that's what we're going to have. We're going to show that you can have a different Iron Man. You can have a different Captain America. I don't think Steve Rogers is done being Captain America. I don't. It's just one of those crazy bits. I don't think... And Thor's going to be Thor.
But it's Chris Evans going to be...
Well, it will just be even if you bring Chris Evans back, it'll be a single scene, right? Where this character is there as part of the multiverse. It's like I said, I really think it is going to be, here's the multiverse, and everybody starts to realize, oh shit, this was right, the TVA was right, we need to collapse everything back down to a timeline with minor branches that we can all deal with.
And so here's the reason why I think we've got unlimited potential. The Red Guardian, David Harbour's character in Black Widow, Alexei Shostakov, is talking about true events that happened about him fighting Captain America, when we all know there was no Captain America for him to fight. And yet, he fought Captain America. Everything that happens in the MCU is true. So if Alexei says he fought Captain America, he fought Captain America. We don't know who he fought. We don't know that Captain America is Steve Rogers. We don't know anybody. In fact, he might have fought Chris Evans as Captain America dancing with Peggy Carter, right? He might be from a future timeline. Black Widow may be a post-Loki movie. It may be a movie that happens after the timeline is shattered. And so the Captain America that's going around doing stuff being Captain America, that was Chris Evans. That was Chris Evans going around being Steve Rogers, right? And he knew that when he retired, when he was ready to stop being Captain America, you could just go thaw out the other guy. Because they already got the other guy's shield. And Cap got the other guy's shield and he gave it to Sam. And Sam was very, very careful to say that Steve's not around, Steve's not around. But early on, they said,
They
yeah,
said
baby is
where
on the moon.
Steve was.
They didn't say where Steve was. They said Steve's not around. By the way, I just want to point out the fact that Michael and Paula have installed blackout curtains in this room that didn't used to be there, and it really makes me happy because it changes the way the room works.
We've always had those curtains.
But they're never drawn.
No. That's true. We aren't always consistent about closing the curtain.
Yeah.
Those curtains have been there for 2 years.
All right. Well, that's problematic. So also we had William Hurt as Thaddeus Ross, right? With a continuation of the Thaddeus Ross.
Love it. Love the Rosses.
And so Robert Redford is done acting in the MCU, but William Hurt is not done acting in the MCU. And there have been a lot of rumors about Red Hulk. Because Thaddeus Ross keeps having heart attacks and keeps having problems. And General Ross and more generals to do other stuff. He could easily become the voiceover guy to just be Red Hulk full time.
I don't know the Red Hulk story. Is Ross part of the Red Hulk?
Yeah, Thaddeus Ross becomes the Red Hulk. And so
I was not that familiar.
they find a way. So for a while in the comics, for a while, Bruce Banner is dead. He got shot in the head by Hawkeye after they depowered him and they used a special gamma bullet and yada 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 yada. So Bruce Banner is dead, but the Hulk energy leaps and jumps around and does stuff, and they find a way to harness that Hulk energy to make more Hulks, and so General Ross knows that we need that. He's always wanted to weaponize the Hulk. And so the ability to weaponize the Hulk is that, well, we can dial that in for X amount of hours per day. And so he finds a way to make himself the Red Hulk. And for a while, Betty Ross becomes the Red She-Hulk.
Ooh.
And I think we're going to see a lot of that in the She-Hulk TV series that happens next year. Where we'll have Thaddeus Ross, we're going to have Bruce Banner, we're going to have a lot of stuff going on. And even though the Abomination...
things I'm not that aware of.
Oh yeah, well this rumor page I'm on here now
Character I know most about.
is going to have all of these rumors. All these rumors. Look at this. It's MarvelMoviesFandom.com, MC Universe, Marvel Cinematic Universe rumors. So I'm just going to put this in the chat. All these are going to have crazy rumors, right? And so look what happens here in the next 8 months. Black Widow just happened for all of us.
Right.
Shang-Chi happens next month. Eternals happens the month after that. Spider-Man No Way Home happens in December. Doctor Strange is March of next year. Thor is July of next year. And Wakanda Forever is, I think, November. It will be the 30th MCU film. No, it's going to be July of 2022. So a year from now, we'll have Black Wakanda Forever. And then we're going to have all these TV shows. And it's just going to be crazy. Crazy! So our decades-long soap opera, right? This is our guiding light. This is our... But look at what I've got up here, right? Look down here. Disney Plus series. All right.
He's trying to talk.
So we've got
A Queen reference.
the Disney Plus series that are confirmed. So there's a Miss Marvel series, a Hawkeye series, a Moon Knight series, a She-Hulk series, Secret Invasion, which is all about Skrulls, Ironheart, which is about a African American young woman, Iron Man, Armor Wars, which is just about everybody having an Iron Man suit, the I Am Groot animated series, the Wakanda series, which is the Shuri show, and the Echo, which is a spin-off Hawkeye character, right? Those are all the early.
Barton, evidently. It's funny because when they started talking about series, I thought the Hawkeye series was going to be one of the first things they were going to do.
Yeah.
And it was going to be Hawkeye passing on the torch to his daughter.
Well,
and now we're like 3 or 4 series in, and it's like, where's the Hawkeye series?
Well, the Hawkeye series is going
right at the beginning.
play off right from Black Widow. Yelena Belova is going to go find Clint Barton and fuck him up, and he's going to have to pass shit off. and it will be to actual Kate Bishop because they've cast Haley Stanfield as Kate Bishop. So it's not going to be his daughter; it's going to be actual Kate Bishop from the comics. But look at the rumors down here, right? The rumored Disney Plus series, Agents of Atlas, which is kids, which sets up Young Avengers, Agents of Sword, Angela.
Right.
Which you've already been introduced to Sword.
Right. Angela is Thor's biological sister from another universe. So she's a good Hela. There's going to be Ant-Man and the Wasp, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Right.
Black Panther, Agents of T'Chaka, not T'Challa, but T'Chaka. It's going to be a flashback series about King T'Chaka.
Hope they can work that in.
There's going to be a bunch of Captain America shows, a bunch of Captain Marvel shows, and a Marvel show, which would be interesting. There's just so many crazy, untitled Yelena Belova series. Right? Rampaging Hulk series, which will be a Bruce Banner series. Because if you do Mark Ruffalo as a TV series instead of as a movie, you don't have any problems.
No.
Because you don't have to have distribution. You just have to have production. Right? The MCU is not going anywhere for at least 6 years. And it's going to be awesome. So awesome.
As long as they deliver, right, I'm there for it.
Yeah. It's going to be great.
And what they did with Loki has me going, give me more.
Yep.
And even with what they did in the Black Widow movie, it's a nice swan song. And you're right, we have a multiverse. You can bring back Scarlett Johansson and stuff. But at the same time, these actors and actresses can't keep playing these unaging characters.
Right.
You either have to bring back these characters in an aging form, or you need to start working a different angle.
So one of the things is really nice. I got a book in the other room. It's the Wakanda Files. It's a nice, big, thick hardback book. And it just summarizes all the things that we've learned through the MCU, through the eyes of Shuri. And she's taken notes and looking at people's technology. There's this giant, huge spread that folds out that shows all the different Iron Man armors, right? And all the way through. But one of the neat things about this book is that it's saying, here's the status quo. Here's where we are. Here's where we put the pin. And we move forward from this pin. And there's not a lot of reasons not to move forward. Right? There's all these things are just going to happen. And one of the neat things is that it brings up the fact that Tony Stark was 40 in the first movie.
Right.
Tony Stark was 40 years old when he got the shrapnel in his chest and he had all this shit happen to him, right? Steve Rogers was 25.
Right.
And so the fact that Steve Rogers doesn't seem to be aging is because he was 25 years old when he came out of the ice. And Chris Evans was not 25 years old.
He had the
Super Soldier Soldier, right. So Steve Rogers is pretty much going to look the same until he's 50, 60 years old.
Yeah.
Tony Stark, visibly aging. And when the MCU jumped forward, they had a great bit where they just let Robert Downey Jr. age. And the guy you see in Endgame, that guy's in his 50s.
Yeah.
Right? He has fucking aged. And he is settling down, and he's taking the shit out of his chest, and he's trying to settle down with Pepper, who's getting up towards
talking
her
about his daughter. He can't. I need my daughter.
I need my daughter, yeah. I'm not giving any of this stuff up, right?
I want it all. I want my gray hair. I want my daughter. Yeah.
So when Tony Stark sacrifices himself at age 52, age 53, you know, I had a good run. I had a good life. And we didn't get to see all that life. We missed 5, 6, 7, 8 years of that life in between movies. And so there's ways to fill in there and do crazy stuff. Scarlett Johansson, her timeline has always been problematic because the Black Widow was a KGB agent, but the KGB was done by the time the Black Widow was born. And the Black Widow movie shows us that the Red Room was an outreach of a KGB program, but it wasn't necessarily KGB. It was just continuing all that stuff. And so that's the beauty of the Black Widow movie, is it fixes a lot of that timeline, which means a lot of other stuff gets fixed too. And we have a definitive age.
Pointed that out as we sat down for the movie.
Yeah.
It's like, so is Black Widow Soviet or is Black Widow Russian?
Yeah.
It kind of implies that it's the Soviet era, but the timeline is
Well,
fake. And I mentioned that right as we sat down to watch the movie today.
Yeah. Paula, you had something to say?
Nope.
Fair enough.
Because, trying to talk over him is too hard.
Stop.
But yeah, it's Black Widow ties up a lot of loose ends. It sets us up for Phase 4. It's the first movie of Phase 4, and I think it does a really good job of it. All right. By the way, I found that
I really hate Val, though.
you really hate who?
Val.
Yeah.
I know you're supposed to.
Yeah, you're supposed to. That's the best part.
Yeah.
So I found a 2003 Crash Test Dummies album.
Cool.
So things did progress. Things happened. Of course, it's 18 years old now, but I found it for the other day for the first time. Hope springs eternal.
Craziest thing is realizing after 5 seconds that, wait, that song smells like Teen Spirit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I turned to Liam and I went, does that smell like Teen Spirit? And he goes, oh my god, yeah.
So how are the boys dealing with this, who have grown up knowing nothing but MCU?
This is the way life's supposed to be, right?
Yep, it is. So, Black Widow was the 24th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. 24. Endgame was the 22nd, and so we're in a weird place where things are going forward.
2 years with one or two movies. Oh yeah.
The fact that the guy from Hard Boiled, Tony Leung, is the Mandarin in Shang-Chi, that's a giant deal for me. That pulls everything together.
I'm gonna need to go and watch the Iron Man movie just to see the man. Ben Kingsley's Mandarin.
Yeah.
Trevor.
Trevor.
It's all about Trevor.
I'm amazed Ben Kingsley agreed to do that. It's like,
It was awesome.
It was so awesome, yeah.
More now. Damn it.
It's a narcoleptic alcoholic actor. It's fantastic stuff.
And you're willing just to portray not the villain, but the face of the villain.
You'll never see me coming. It's great stuff. And it's not even the real Mandarin. That's the best part.
No.
I love that the most. It's
Yeah.
not even the real deal. Having Killian, having AIM. It's just, Iron Man 3's got a lot going for it. I think it's one of my favorite Iron Man MCU movies. And I ranked it a little lower on the commentary because it didn't tell us new things. But at the same time, it was the perfect combination, right? Having
It did a lot more than Iron Man 2 ever did.
yeah, Iron Man 2 was filler.
It did a lot more than Iron Man 2.
It was filler.
Whereas I would say when it comes to Captain America, all three Captain America movies, like deliver
Build.
what they're trying
Oh,
to do.
I know. In fact,
My
two of those were
I would say
Avengers
my
movies. That's the
favorite
best part,
is the-
right? Two of those Captain America movies were Avengers movies. Winter Soldier and Civil War were just Avengers movies. And they had tons and tons of stuff going on in them. But the Iron Man movies were all Iron Man movies.
Yeah.
And Iron Man 3 made $1.215 billion. Billion! Tell me that movie's a failure, because $1.215 billion against a budget of $200 million. That's a $1 billion of profit. Pure
Yes.
profit. Shane Black, Guy Pearce, and Robert Downey Jr. They just work. They work all the way through.
Yeah, this is like I said. I felt Iron Man 2 was like, yeah, it's okay. Iron Man 3 is significantly better.
Yes.
And I liked a lot of what happened in Iron Man 2. They built out S.H.I.E.L.D., they built out the character, they removed weaknesses from Tony Stark and turned them into strengths. You know, and it just worked. Being able to jettison his past, being able to deal with his shit, but also still show that he's got problems. He's got problems all the way around. And the closing credits scene in Iron Man 2 saying, Iron Man, yes for the Avengers, Tony Stark, no. And then showing the growth of Tony Stark into an Avengers role after that, it was perfect. It really worked. I wish there would have been a different plot to get them to that point. Right? In fact, you can take the Vanko plot
Where
out.
he goes from being the super self-centered character to being somebody that can actually be a team player.
But Iron Man 2 gives us Natasha Romanoff, right? It gives us the Black Widow.
Yes.
A young Black Widow who's still dealing with the red in her ledger. And is less responsible and less interesting all the way around. So...
I am, though, eagerly looking forward to No Way Home and Multiverse Madness. Those are the two things I am really looking forward to right now.
They're going to be great movies. Great movies.
And I think those are the two things that will move the plot of what we're looking at forward in the ways that years ago, all of us that read the Harry Potter book, after the book was done, just to go, what do you think this means? What do you think this means? Where do you think the next book is headed?
There's my girl.
So we got Mordo coming back. We got Bruce Campbell in the movie because Sam Raimi.
I didn't know Bruce Campbell was coming back.
Sam Raimi's the director for Multiverse of Madness. Sam Raimi doesn't make a movie, you can't put Bruce Campbell in it.
Without Bruce Campbell.
Which means you're going to see that fucking car again.
Your chin needs to be forward.
Yeah. Sidekick. Yeah, it's I'm scrolling the spoilers and things that we know up on the screen now, but it's boy, it's July and March isn't that far away, and it's terrifying for me because I don't have a job, but it's heartening knowing that hey, things are progressing, things are moving forward, things are gonna be still happening, and that we're gonna have 3 more Disney Plus series between now and then. Boy, that makes me feel pretty good. 3 more Disney Plus movies and 4 MCU movies. And that doesn't suck.
It's frustrating because Falcon and the Winter Soldier I enjoyed, but at the same time I felt it was very by the numbers in a lot of ways.
Well, there was
And it was not nearly as creative as either Loki or WandaVision.
Well, here's the deal. For me, and this is why, as a storytelling guy, as a writer, showing me the world that they live in far more important than wowing me. And the first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier was an action movie. It was a full-on, straight-up Captain America movie from start to finish, right? It just happened to only be 50 minutes instead of 100 minutes or 120 minutes.
Right.
And so if you took the first 2 episodes of Falcon and Winter Soldier and released them cinematically, no one complains.
Right. I mean,
Because it ends at a great place. It has a post-credit scene. It has Baron Zemo with his...
that is the big thing for me was the way they brought Baron Zemo and did Baron Zemo. I mean, once you dealt with the first episode where you deal with Sam's family
Yeah.
and his personal situation. That was great. And they kind of do callbacks to that. But it's like, after that, it's like we reached a plateau. And Zemo's the only character that really seemed to bring in interest after the first episode.
Well, Zemo was the only guy who was having any fun.
Yeah.
And that's the best part. It's like, well, I'm out of prison. Well, I can do whatever I want. And it's like, what? Well, I am a baron. You know, I mean, I have money. I have these things. His butler is the deadliest man on earth. And it's just that.
I love his butler.
Yeah.
It's like, go blow these guys up. Okay, boss.
Sure, yeah, no problem. Whatever. I've been serving his family for 100 years. And you believe that guy has been a Zemo family butler for 100 years. And so, with all the crazy shit that Zemo brings up that happened to his family, the butler was there.
Yeah.
So there's one thing Liam and I both want to see at some point. There is no way in all the Marvel Universe that there is not another instance of Zola hanging around somewhere.
I think that the Zola that gets blown up in Winter Soldier was a copy. We gotta see the robot Zola with a camera on his head walking around going, woo! We're gonna see it.
Either robot Zola or modern computer Zola. Either way, there is another version of Zola out there somewhere.
Toby is too good of an actor to not use him, right? In fact,
Yeah.
I'm not holding out hope that we're not going to see Tommy Lee Jones again, because you know what? Thaddeus Ross keeps living on. Yeah, and Tommy Lee Jones looks like he's 100 years old, so it's very easy. Because that guy was in his 50s.
Remind me what Tommy Lee Jones did, because
Tommy Lee Jones
totally
was the general in the first Captain America movie. So he was in his
Right. Got it.
He was in his 50s.
Here. Those are grenades.
He was in his 50s in 1943. And we're now in 2023 in the MCU. I'm not holding... That guy's still around. I guarantee it. You're going to see more Tommy Lee Jones. He's not going to go down like Peggy Carter with Alzheimer's and crazy living in a bed. No, that guy froze himself.
Yeah, he took a version of
That guy shut up. He's ready to go. All right, so it's
I want Captain Zola. I want another Captain Zola.
Arnim Zola, yeah. So it's 8:30. I know this is impromptu, and we didn't have a lot of plans tonight, and we've spent a lot of time talking about the MCU and enjoying ourselves. So
Yes.
I'm
We need to know what are we doing next week.
Well, we'll deal with that offline. I believe we should have Saturday Night Rails again next week. I don't think
We are going to be out of town. So.
You're gonna be out of town. All right.
Sunday is bad because I'm supposed to be online. Other people on Sunday.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
we're going to be home that weekend.
All right. So sometime in the next week, I think the three of us are gonna play rail games again. I just don't think it's gonna be on our normal night. So let's just put a pin in that. We'll talk about it offline. I wanted to thank you both for coming out on short notice tonight. I'm sorry, Paula, that we didn't get to see your lovely face as often as we saw Michael's face.
We'll get it fixed.
We'll get it fixed. Well, your face is fine. We just got it fixed. That was humor.
It's too late in the evening for me to do humor.
All right, fair enough. Well, I'll explain that joke later. But thank you for coming out, and I am gonna pop back over here to.
Wait! Before you go.
What?
Damn! What happened to your beard, Scott?
Oh, fuck you. Well, I shaved it so you could see my scars. That's how it works. Yeah, I'm 50 years old, everyone, and I'm looking for work. So if you are a video game designer, video game company, if you are a company that needs someone to write technical writing,
Fiction.
I'm your guy.
Fiction.
And look past my age and just look at my face, how young I am, and how able I am at my words, and so that we can just write all the stuff for you.
Experience.
It's all about the experience.
You have it all.
I write books. You should buy them.
They're
They're
excellent books.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
And
Thank you very
if
much.
he's not written the second book that I'm most interested in.
Yeah. I've written 60% of that book, and it just happens that there's another book that I want to write before that book, but that book is coming this year.
Yeah.
And so I plan to release 2 books this year. I plan to release 3 books last year, and I released 0 books. So I have a much more relaxed timeline now, where I think I'm going to release 2 books this year, and I'm mostly done with both of them. But I'm also releasing other people's books, and that's another great bit. I'm going to release 2 other books besides books written by me this year. And one will be Lindsay's book, next book in her Runebound saga, and one is a book of poetry written by my friend Evan Peterson, which is up for pre-order now. And it's poems written by Frankenstein's monster in various historical voices over the last 100 years. The last 200 years, rather. So, from the dawn of time when he was first envisioned by Mary Shelley to the latest Frankenstein's monster movie. That's where these poems are, and they're fantastic poems. Some make me weep, some make me want to retch, and that's how horror poetry should work, especially horror romance poetry, which is what the Frankenstein's monster is. He's the ultimate action hero. He's the first science fiction protagonist, and we should all celebrate that. But those are my goals for the rest of the year, and my goals for the rest of the night are to go downstairs and eat chips and salsa.
Hey, I like that.
Chips and salsa.
I'm gonna eat a mochi.
Gonna eat a mochi.
I'm gonna eat a mochi.
Oh, that's
I like
fantastic.
mochi. I'm the
Mochi.
only one in the house that likes mochi, so that means that there's more for me.
All the mochi all the time. All right, so
All the mochi.
thank you for coming out, viewers. Justin Mapes, who stuck with us for a while. Thank you, Justin Mapes. Tow Rope, if you are still a thing, a going concern. That was a viewer that popped up here. Oh, yeah, Tow Ropes is still there. And what do we have? A DC server for small streamers. Well, thank you, DC server for small streamers, because that's me. I am the idiot with a microphone, Scott James Magner, here in the glorious temple of technology, and I am signing off. So, I'm going to sign off, go to my ending screen. Paula, Michael, take us out.
Have a good one.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye for now. I keep pushing this end button, and it keeps not working.
There is no end.
There is no end. I think it ended. It just didn't do the thing that I thought it was going to do. All right, so I'm just going to shut all this shit down. All right, so my weeknights are wide and free. They're very open.
So Monday and Tuesday are free. Wednesday and Thursday are bad. Friday's okay.
Okay, so Friday night works for you.
Right now,
Yeah. If we don't go to D's, yes.
All right, so Friday Night Rails works for me. Let's plan on that.
All right.
All right, love you.
I don't necessarily mind taking 2 weeks.
Paula, I want
no,
you to pick
that's
the
fine.
map for this week.
All right.
So sometime tomorrow, pick a map, let us know, and we'll start practicing.
All right. Sounds good.
Sounds good. All right, love you both. Talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye.
And we'll continue working on by my side. So.
All right, take it easy.
All right. Good night.
And when we both have had enough.